Yo, what up, though, everybody?
Let's
What up,
go.
everybody? We got people. We got Bob Sweet in the building. T Bass in the building.
What's up? What's up?
Our
Let's
people
go.
is in the building. The Vikings got a game tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
And me and Zoe, we appreciate everybody that's vibing with us right now. Make sure you hit the like button on both channels and subscribe to both channels. It's definitely going down. The last 5 games is either you show up or you're going to be sitting home watching everybody because there's a lot of teams that's
Uh,
got the. How many teams got the same record, bro? Like 3, 4?
us, the Rams, like four.
The Seahawks.
The Rams,
Somebody else,
Packers,
though.
the
And the
Packers,
pack,
us.
the stinking Packers. What the what the heck happened?
D Wood tapped in. What's the deal, my guy?
D Woods, my guy. I would love to hear from my boy D Woods. This is Vike. Yo, I ain't gonna say what we was talking about in the text, but this is Vike Nation over here. I just want to just state that a couple of times. This is Vike Nation. No disrespect to the Lion fans or the Eagle fans or whoever. If you ain't a Viking fan, bro, this is Vike Nation. We welcome everybody, but this is Vike Nation over here. It's school all day, every day.
Straight up. What
But yeah, what you think? What you think? So
I
what
was
we going
about
to do
to
against the
ask you,
Raiders?
dude. I was about to ask you what you think they're gonna do tomorrow, man.
Oh man, see, I'm gonna tell you what they need to do. I don't know what they're gonna do, but
Right.
what they need to do. I'm gonna say this, bro. I don't really have no concerns about the defense. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I think the defense is going to hold their own. That's just my opinion. They've been doing their thing all year. But my biggest thing is what my boy T-Bass just said: the play calling and also running the ball. Like I think that to take that pressure off of Joshua Dobbs, because we know when he starts turning the ball over, it's a snowball effect. The snowball gets bigger and bigger, and he just keeps on turning the ball over. So to take some of that pressure off of him, we have to somehow establish the run with somebody. I don't know if Madison is going to be the guy. Is Ty Chandler going to be the guy? Most likely it's Madison, but we have to somehow establish the run. That's my biggest thing for this game. Play calling and make sure the play calling matches the skill set of Joshua Dobbs and running the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. Shout out to Skull Mafia. Skull Mafia
Go
tapped in
Mafia in
with
the
us.
building. Shout out to Scope.
What's the deal? Yeah, man. Like the offense, to me, honestly, though, man, the next 5 games, to me, is critical on KOC future with the Minnesota Vikings, man.
Let's talk about it, brother.
Because the Vikings was to miss the playoffs, I think
Man.
it might be time for KOC to go, man.
Whoa. Already? Second year?
Second year, and we in the spot in the playoffs. If we don't break the playoffs, we lost because of the offense.
That's I mean, I'm with you because you know how I feel. Like I feel like I'm gonna give them the rest of the season, 5 games, to show me what you got, right? I'm a big defensive person, so I like Brian Flores, but I gotta just see what he does these last 5 games. I'm gonna wait till these 5 games. If we look bad, say we lose out 0-5, best believe I'm gonna make a video saying Brian Flores should be the head coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if we get in the playoffs, we go 3-2, and we get in the wild card, I'll still be like, all right, KOC should still be the coach. But it depends because I gotta look at it like this. It's so deep, y'all. Because think of it like this: if he cannot match the skill set, like what the play calling with Joshua Dobbs' skill set is, how is he going to match the play calling with the rookie quarterback that we're going to draft in 2024? How are we going to have confidence as a fan base? Yo, we get a rookie quarterback in the first round, he's going to be able to coach him up to make him look good with the play calling. So it's so critical these last 5 games on what he's going to have this offense look like. This is a very crucial 5 games.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Skull and man. Shout out to Tony in the building. Swerve and tapped in with us. Nephew JJ done tapped in.
JJ. Oh yeah. All day. The defense is gonna be all right. And what did you say last? You said something that was. What did you just say, bro? Dang.
About the
You
last 5 games.
You said something that I wanted to say something about. I forgot what you said though.
The last 5 games are critical for KOC.
So, and these are the like we can't lose. We cannot lose against the Raiders. Like this is a must win because what we got? We got the Lions twice.
We got the Raiders, the Bengals, the Packers, the Lions.
That's a hard schedule.
Yeah, they said Minnesota got like the third hardest schedule left on.
It's the hardest schedule. Like you gotta think, you got the Lions twice. They're in first.
Yeah.
And then we got the Packers trying to fight to take our spot. Oh, shout out to JJ. You already know I love vibing with you too, brother. So you got this is a crucial game. We cannot mess up because if we mess around, lose to the Raiders, we're going to mess around and like because we got 3 teams tied with us. We're not going to be in the playoff race. So we have to win this game right here. We have to win. There's no excuses. We lose this game to the freak. This is the easiest game right here. If we lose this game, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Shout out to MW. Oh yeah, man, we got to win this game. Like
this is a must win, bro.
I'm looking at everything. Like I'm trying to see what KOC gonna do with Josh Dobbs, whoever the quarterback gonna be. Like what is the offense gonna look like?
I know
because since KOC been here, man, the offense ain't been nothing for real. Last year, I know people gonna say we won 13 games, but let's be for real. The Vikings offense was horrible last year, man.
Yeah. And don't you miss the running game, y'all? All the Viking fans in the chat, I know y'all miss it, man. I know Dalvin Cook wasn't Dalvin Cook, but he still rushed for 1,000+ yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, just think about it. Like, throughout the last few years, we had Chester Taylor, Adrian Peterson, then Dalvin Cook, right? After Adrian Peterson, like a good running back. Cook. Yeah, and then
we already had some nice running back. Remember Matt Adesanya? What's the name?
What, Madison?
No, the other running back we had a couple years ago, Matt Asada, some shit like that.
Yeah, all right. I mean, were you going back to Moore?
Who?
What's his name? Something Moore.
I ain't hip to him.
Oh, was he a fullback? I don't know if he was a fullback or right. I don't know.
Yeah, that's his name. This is what I'm talking about. Him. He was straight for minutes. Yeah, he was straight.
Oh, what's the one boy that we had that went to the Chiefs or somebody?
Jerry McKinnon.
Yeah, McKinnon. Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah, he was straight too.
So we was spoiled with the running backs, and then like seeing this right here is this is bad, man. Running backs are so important still today, and I just hope. I hope in this next upcoming draft, I ain't saying draft them in the second round because we need it. I don't know, but I would use a 3rd round pick on a running back. I really would.
If we had one, I would too.
Because we don't have a running back
or no 3rd round pick. Shit, we gave that shit to the fucking Lions for the TJ trade,
bro. We don't got no 4th.
Yeah, we got a 4th. We ain't got no 3rd.
Oh, we don't got a 3rd. We got a 4th. Gosh, Lee, man. I thought it was the opposite. Dang. So we don't even got a 3rd round. See
why I say easy team to get your groove back is the Raiders. Exactly.
Well, yeah, and right. TY, shout out to TY. But yeah, like if we lose this game, bro. Let me look at the dang one.
What, the schedule?
Yeah, like the order.
Man, the order is the Raiders, Bengals, Packers, Lions.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dang. And it's at the Bengals?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
My boy Scott tapped in with her. What up, Scott? What do you say? What up, y'all? So Fantasy Dollars.
What's up?
Won this week. Yeah, JJ should help him though.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I hope we key on JJ. You know what I mean? Give him the opportunity. He should have at least 10 to 15 thrown passes towards him.
It's gonna be another dive. I don't know about all that.
Hey, Skull, just have an open mind, bro. I know how you feel, bro. I know how you feel. I'm feeling the same way somewhat, but I'm gonna still be optimistic until this game. If this game turns out to be a disaster, bro.
I want to see the play calling.
Yeah. But it's the play calling, but he's the quarterback. He's throwing the ball, so he could have did better too as well.
Yeah, but you can't have that man drop back like that, try to read the damn football field. Shit.
Yeah.
He a damn backup and a journeyman. Shit. 2 reads is the most. After
Right.
that, backyard football time. Shit, backyard
Yeah.
football.
Right. And it doesn't help. We don't have a run game. You know what I mean? We don't even have a run game. So not a consistent run game.
Do y'all believe in Josh Dobbs? Shit, a much I
I'm
believe in
50-50.
a much I believe in KOC. How you want to take that?
I'm 50-50. So like it just depends, man. Like if KOC can't have a good game plan when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, this could look bad, man. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, our offensive line's been jacked up lately. The last couple of games they've been giving up sacks. The last couple of games they haven't been looking that well, and they got a couple of dogs on their defense, like on the defensive line. The one bull, what's the bull? I think his name not number 98. He got like 11.5
Crosby.
sacks.
You talking about Crosby?
Yeah, Crosby. He got 11.5 sacks. So this kid, I don't know. He could wreck the game, just him. So
yeah.
if our offensive line can't do its job, we might be, I don't know. I mean, we better hope not. We better hope he don't.
Hell no. We need this. We need the W. Then we gotta, we gotta win out the last 5 games. The Vikings gotta win out, man.
And yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you want to make the playoffs, or do you want to kind of like lose out so we can have good draft position? What's your opinion on that?
I'd rather make the playoffs. Shit, we already jacked our draft position up. So shit, you might well make the playoff and try to get on there.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm thinking the same way because I look at it like this, though. Like, I want to get to the playoffs because anything can happen in the playoffs. I'm not saying we're gonna win the Super Bowl because I ain't gonna say that right now. I gotta see what they're gonna do the next few games. But anything can happen. It's fun to see our team in the playoffs, regardless if we have a chance or not. And I look at it like this: no matter what, in 2024 NFL draft, we have to draft the quarterback. We have to move up. If you see a franchise quarterback and Kevin O'Connor says, "Yo, I like Caleb Williams. I'm trading 3 first-round picks to move up," then trade the 3 first-round picks and move up. We cannot be careful. Like, we haven't won a Super Bowl, so we can't be like, "Oh, we don't want to get rid of all these first-round picks." We have to take a chance. Scare money don't make no money. So we have to someday take a chance and sacrifice 3 first-round picks to move up to where we need to go, or 2 first-round picks to get our guy. So that's why I said it's fun to just hopefully we do make the playoffs. But I don't care about the position right now. I just want to have fun with the rest of the season. And then when the draft comes, if you see somebody that you want, go get them.
That's the quarterback right there who just won the Heisman. Yeah, I seen that earlier.
Jaden Daniels, yep.
Yeah, that's the future Vikings quarterback right there.
Right.
YTY say you play the game.
Right, you play to win the game. Right. I don't even want to tank. Like, I don't care about draft position, so you would sacrifice going to the playoffs and getting.
I'm saying we already if we missed we probably gonna win 1 or 2 games. What another game gonna hurt the draft position?
We
already got 6.
I understand what you T-Bats, I understand what you're saying, but it's like
we should do that.
I get what you're saying.
2 weeks ago.
Man, but I'll say this. If you want your guy, you're gonna have to trade up for him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna fall to us, man.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we gotta kind of copy off of what the Chiefs did. I'm not saying the guy we drafted is gonna be Patrick Mahomes, but someday you have to have faith in your decision making and just trade up for your guy and go get your guy.
Facts.
I mean, a couple of picks, just us tanking the last 5 games just to be up a little bit higher, you're still probably gonna have to trade up anyway.
You ain't lying.
And it's just like I said, like, I just don't want it to be like a wasted year. We just want to take the rest of the year and then what? Another off season of a big mystery because we don't know what the heck they're going to do in the draft. We hoping they draft a quarterback, but we don't know what they're going to do.
They
might try to sign Kirk Cousins for a 10-year extension. Who knows? I hope not.
Oh man, I make so many rant videos. They get Kirk a contract. I'll go fucking crazy on the internet.
But I do agree with T-Bass though. But even if it was the 32nd pick in the first round, the last pick in the first round, I don't care, bro. Trade all the way up to like the teams or whatever to get your quarterback. I just don't. These first round picks, we already know first round picks are never guaranteed, but you still got to take a chance. we still got to take a chance. It's never a guarantee, but why are we the safest franchise? Why are we the most scared franchise and we ain't never win a Super Bowl?
He said we
ain't
got
never
too
win a
many
Super Bowl.
holes.
Why are we scared? We got to take some chances. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win a dang on Super Bowl. I'm tired of losing.
You ain't lying. We need a quarterback. He said y'all had too many holes to fill due to bad draft the past 3 years. Say, oh, hell no. Trade them draft picks here. You see Lewis Seen? Shit, that was the first round draft pick.
Hey, T-Bass, what's the most important position in football? We all know the answer to that.
Yeah, the quarterback.
When's the last time the Vikings had a franchise quarterback? We all know the answer to that.
Shit, get
it's
your
not
roll
Kirk.
on.
No disrespect to Kirk, but it's not Kirk. So I look at it like this. Say this, right? T-Bass, listen real quick. Say we trade up and we get rid of 2 to 3 first-round picks. We get a franchise quarterback, right? Like, say he turns out to be, what's a good solid quarterback? He like a Jalen Hurts. Say he turns out to be like Jalen Hurts or something, right? Everything will fit into place, man. That means we have to draft better in the later rounds. We have to draft better in the second round. We have to draft better in the third round, the fourth, the fifth. The first round is not always guaranteed. So if I have to get rid of a whole bunch of first-round picks to get the most important position, and if we get it right, then everything falls in line after that. We just have to draft better in the later rounds. The later rounds is where the gold is. Really, the first and second rounds ain't always playing. They don't always plan out. We know this. Lewis Seen. I mean, no disrespect to Lewis Seen and Booth.
Just like Ty say, a great elite quarterback cover up holes on the roster on the rookie contract. That's what facts.
I'm saying. Thank you. And I'm not, but I understand what T-Bass is saying. I'm just saying, like, you gotta sometimes define franchise quarterback. A franchise quarterback is someone that you could depend on, like my bull just said, cover up holes, because no team is going to be perfect. A franchise quarterback is going to cover up them holes, and he's going to put the team on his shoulder and win a freaking game when it counts the most. That's a franchise quarterback for 10 plus years.
And he won't check down in the playoffs.
A franchise quarterback is when the opposing defense is looking at our team, they're like, man, I am nervous about going against him in the last 2 minutes. That's the franchise quarterback that puts fear in the opposing team's defense. And it just has that swag and that mentality to win. So you're saying
nobody said Brock Purdy was a franchise quarterback yet, but
he was a franchise.
But he young though.
I wouldn't mind having him though, to keep it real, but he ain't I don't think he's I'm gonna give you an example of a franchise quarterback. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, who else?
That's about it. It ain't that many.
No. What's the bull? Lamar Jackson. Who else? Come on, there gotta be a couple more. Give me a couple more, bro.
Shit, it really ain't that many.
Who else? Shit. You know what I mean?
I want to say Trevor Lawrence, a franchise quarterback, yeah.
Not Trevor Lawrence, not yet.
I want to say Justin Herbert is one, yeah.
But do you agree with the Lamar Jackson, or you're not really up?
No, I like Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah, Lamar straight. Lamar, he could take over football.
Joe Burrow. What's the bull? Josh Allen.
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Man, fuck no. Josh Allen trash.
All right. Well, we take him out then. We taking him out.
Yeah, but them four good though.
Who?
Them 4 people you name a good quarterback.
Yeah,
though.
That's what I'm saying. Those are franchise quarterbacks. So if that's the depth. Look at how they play and how they put their teams on their back. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't and I'm not trying to come at Kirk Cousins. I don't even want to get into the Kirk Cousins discussion. I'm gonna say this real quick. I gotta say this real quick. No, Bob Sweet, no.
He's the opposite of a franchise quarterback.
I look, in my opinion, this is my opinion, Bob Sweet. No disrespect to anybody's opinion. I look at it like this. Kirk is a solid quarterback. Kirk is actually a really good quarterback. But when it counts the most, he would not be able to put the team on his shoulder. And what I mean by that is everything has to be perfect for him to be successful. In the playoffs, right? The last time he was in the playoffs was against the Giants. The defense got the ball back. He had the ball in his hands. And what did he do? The last possession. I know it's not all his fault, but at the same time, the quarterback gets the most blame when they fail, and they get the most shine when they are successful, that's just the position that he's in. And the one play that I got to give example, what was that one game where it was earlier in the season where Kirk forgot to call the timeout, the coach didn't call timeout, and the time went all the way down, and we lost the game? What game was that?
That was the Chargers, I think.
A franchise quarterback wouldn't do that. A franchise quarterback would say, I'm my own man. I know what it takes to win. Kirk Cousins, I just don't think he has what it takes to win. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that he's a bad quarterback, and I think he's a good quarterback. I hope he gets his bread. I hope he gets his money, but I hope he gets his money somewhere else, not in Minnesota. He got enough from us, and he didn't do nothing in the playoffs. The best season was with Kevin O'Connell, and we lost in the first freaking game in the playoffs. I know it wasn't all his fault. It was the defense, but he had the ball last, and he failed.
He crapped it in his fucking hands.
Probably offense and defensive line first and foremost. But again, I'm on the other side of the generation gap.
You got to have good O-line.
Yeah, that's hey, T-Bass, I'm 100% with you, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm talking a lot. Go ahead, bro.
No, you straight? Shit, we chill. You good? We talking football.
Yeah, I agree with you, T-Bass. But the most important position is we got to get the franchise quarterback. Everything else will come in. Everything else will fall in place. You have to get this is what it has to be, right? This is the common denominator for most of the teams that win multiple Super Bowls, like the Steelers. They got 6. I'm from PA. I see it, man. They have a good coach, a good quarterback, and of course they have the trenches together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The trenches, the coach, the quarterback, the coach, the offensive line and defensive line, and everything else. It is what it is. But you have to get your quarterback. You have to. What was the Patriots without Tom Brady? What was the Patriots without Tom Brady?
This man, Bob, my God, though, he said Kirk drafted the Saints in 2019. How long ago was that?
Bro.
Kirk Cousins been in the NFL for 13 years with one playoff win, man.
I know what game he talking. Are you talking about when he threw that touchdown pass to Kyle Rudolph in the end zone to win the game? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was his one game of his whole career in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, like what the fuck? He ain't no
for his whole career, bro. Yeah, shouldn't have let. We shouldn't let. Yeah, I don't even want to get into that.
I made a video to that,
bro. I don't even want to get into that, bro.
And we might make the same mistake twice. If B-Flow goes somewhere.
And I don't want to sound like I'm a Kirk Cousins hater, but I'm just because y'all asked me a question of a franchise quarterback. A franchise quarterback puts his team on his back. And let me say another thing, because we talking about Kirk. What was the players that said Kirk is going to do Kirk things? They're like, I'm not scared of Kirk. I love seeing Kirk on the opposite side of me. What was that player? There was a couple of players that disrespected him on the defensive side.
A lot of people say that.
Right. I don't want a quarterback that's disrespected like that.
Hey, Mateo Potato got a good point, man. He said he a poor man, Matt Ryan. He ain't lying.
He's and like I'm trying not to be like, oh, Kirk sucks, because he doesn't suck, but he's not. Everything has to be the Kirk Cousins needs to have. This is what Kirk Cousins needs to have to be successful. The 49ers roster. Everything the 49ers have right now is what Kirk needs to win. He can't cover up a lot. He has to have that roster.
You said a great line. No, T-Bass said something about the O-line, but at the same time, you got to develop players, though. If you draft linemen in the first round, that don't mean he's going to be a great offensive lineman. You got to develop your damn O-line at the same time.
You talk about, yeah.
The face ain't be
but it always starts with 9 times out of 10. Most of the teams that won a Super Bowl, they have a great or good quarterback and a great coach.
Chris, for real, what's the deal?
Go.
Yeah,
that's what you need, and that's why these 5 games are so crucial. Because if the play calling sucks, then how am I going to have faith in the court? Like, how am I going to be faith in Kevin O'Connell developing the future quarterback? Like, I'm be nervous. I'm like, I'm scared for a quarterback or future quarterback.
Kirk was a bum in facts. He wasn't shit in DC. So I ain't really get that whole signing. But at the end of the day, man, the Minnesota Vikings, about to draft our quarterback in this year's draft in the first round.
And if we have to trade up, we have to trade up. Like I'm not like that's
I
why they
agree
have
with you.
multiple rounds. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I don't like Bo Nix. I like Jaden Daniels. I wouldn't mind having him in Minnesota.
Yeah, I like him too.
I think
So I'm a Bo Nix. Hey,
no,
I actually like Bo Nix a little bit.
I don't fuck with him.
We're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, but shit, we just gotta like Jay and Daniels gonna fall a little bit. We need to move up and get him.
You know who I like though? With Penix. I like Penix, but I understand the injury history. See, that's my guy, Penix, but
he get injured. He got too many injuries, dog.
I'm trying to think of the quarterbacks that's coming out in this draft, like that's like the top dogs, like
so you got
the top three:
yeah.
Caleb, McCaffrey,
Bo Nix.
Daniel.
I don't think McCaffrey coming out though.
He not?
I don't think so. No.
Penix,
Penix, Bo Nix, Drake May, Caleb Williams.
Drake May, I forgot about Drake May.
Jada Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. We could get one of these quarterbacks, y'all. We're gonna get one of them. Well,
I agree with you. I don't trust Kelsey, my rookie quarterback.
Hey, T-Bass, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. That's why that's why I'm watching how this team plays the last 5. Looks like he's sick. Dang, Sarah.
What up,
That's why
sir?
I'm so big on these last 5 games. How is the play calling going to look? If it looks raggedy, I'm sorry, bro. He got a KLC. I'm sorry. 2 options. Yeah, right.
Michael Penn, but yeah, he good, but he got too many injury history, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got 2 ACL injuries. He got a shoulder injury. I'm straight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Are you guys prepared for this traded up?
Okay, shit. I'm shit.
Hey, that's just the risk.
Kirk Cousins set us back 5 years, and we ain't traded for his ass.
Hey, T-Bass, can you name all the first round picks we drafted since Kirk Cousins been quarterback? How many years has Kirk Cousins been a quarterback?
6 years.
For us, 6.
6 years.
Can you name off the top of your head the first round picks that we drafted in those 6 years? And are all of them good? Are all of them Pro Bowls? I mean, you got to take a risk. You got to take a risk, man.
Yeah, you got to get a quarterback.
You can't. And this is what it comes down to: coaching in. It's not just drafting a quarterback; it's about coaching them up. Because he could be the most talented quarterback coming out of college, but if you don't got the right team, like the right coach, the right coaching staff, like Andy Reid was perfect for Patrick Mahomes. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like Daniel though, and he like they just said, he young, he ain't number 22.
But yeah, T-Bass, like I always say, scare money don't make no money. Like we gotta take a chance one of these days, bro. We have to. Have to.
Exactly.
We ain't win a Super Bowl, so why are we scared? That's what I don't understand about a lot of Viking fans. Why are we so scared to take a chance when we never won before? Why are we so careful about losing when we always been losing? Because we never won the Super Bowl. We've been to the Super Bowl 4 times and lost. I wasn't born yet, but still, we probably wasn't. Me and Zoe wasn't born yet. I know that for a fact. So we went to the Super Bowl 4 times and lost all 4 times. So why are we so like, oh man, I don't want to sacrifice? That's why I always say, T-Bass, we have to do better and draft it in the later rounds, the 4th round, the 5th round, the 6th round, the 2nd round, the 3rd round. You know what I mean? It's not just this first round's not the only round that you can get quality, good, great players. They're just got the highest grade, but that's all cap. That's cap some of the times, most of the times. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, don't look at the first round like, oh my gosh, we're set. Bro, if we got to draft another quarterback after this quarterback we draft right here, if we move up, then we do it. We just got to do it. We just draft them in the 2nd round or move up in the 1st round.
Keep on going.
Keep on trying until you get them. Because once you get them, that's 10 years plus if he stays healthy. The Raiders should do triple team JJ Kill.
Yeah, I don't know. KLC don't make no adjustment, dog. That's another thing, man. He don't make no. I ain't seen adjustment with KOC since he been here.
That's why I said these 5 games are crucial because do you know they're going to try to take away JJ? You know we're going to try the Steelers don't want. What's up, bro? You know they're going to try to take JJ away. You know, so Jordan Addison has to step his game up, and you know what I mean. Everybody got to step their game up. But the key is the play calling for Kevin and running the ball. Like I'm curious about this run game more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't run the ball. You know how much pressure is going to be on Josh? We do not want all the pressure on Joshua Dobbs throwing the ball. Let's trade up for Ryan Leaf.
Ryan Leaf.
What? That was the draft with who? With Peyton?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, that happens, bro. That happens.
But you gotta do your home. You gotta do your homework.
It happens. Who was the first round pick for when Patrick Mahomes got drafted? Was it
Mitch Trubisky, I think.
I mean, it happens. it happens, but you still have to somewhat take a chance, even though it's risky. We haven't won. We have to take a chance one of these days. Or we're always gonna be, we'll just settle for the quarterback that drops to us. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't always work. It hasn't worked. We haven't won.
Right.
It hasn't worked. Being careful hasn't got us a Super Bowl.
He said, yeah, no opinions. So why do you call Jordan Addison Ja? Oh, because his name, J.A. Ja.
I know people probably mad at me right now. They're like, why are you trying to get rid of
Get rid of who?
No, they're probably like, why are you trying to get rid of all these first round picks? Move up. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to win. We're on the same side.
You have to give up a lot. It don't set you back. Like, I don't know what T-Bag getting this from. Like, I don't know.
That only sets you back.
When all right, so
draft. Think of it like this. What did the 49ers do when they went and traded up for the Bull? What's the Bull's name?
Trey Lance.
How many first round picks did they give up to trade up for him? 2, 3?
They don't look set back to me.
They don't look set back. It's all about this. It's all about coaching, bro.
Right.
It's all about coaching.
Shit.
They don't look set back. What did the Eagles do? They traded up to get Carson Wentz. What did they do? They won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles, right?
Right.
They gave Carson Wentz a chance, and he didn't do good the next year or whatever. They drafted a quarterback in the second round. He could have been a first-round pick. They drafted Jalen Hurts, and they replaced a first-round pick with Jalen Hurts. They replaced Carson Wentz with Jalen Hurts. They took a chance.
Yeah, Vikings fan, you can't be scared to draft a quarterback, man. If that boy turn out to be a star, everybody gonna be happy, man.
They're gonna be happy. I understand what people are saying though. Like they don't want to they're scared. They think that people are starting to feel like first round picks is the only way you can build a championship team. But it's the draft throughout. That's why there's 7 rounds. There's so many rounds that you can get good, great players. It's not just the first round. So, but I understand it's the first round is the prospects they have a higher chance of being good, but that it doesn't always plan out like that.
I'm all for moving up and getting a quarterback. I don't know, like shit, you gonna have holes.
Yeah, we're gonna have holes, but if you get that quarterback right.
You got a first pick. How did that work out? Carolina drafted the wrong quarterback. why would you draft a quarterback from Alabama with the #1 pick? That was dumb.
And what about CJ Stroud? What was CJ Stroud? Third?
Number 2. Houston.
Number 2.
How'd that work
out? They traded up to get him, right? No, I think or were they already in the second spot?
I think they were already in the second spot.
Oh, right. They lucked up.
I don't know. It's some shit like that. But at the end of the day, they got lucky. They got the quarterback they wanted. Shit.
It's a luck of the draw. But I'm going to ask y'all this, and I don't want y'all to be like, man, Mike's just trying to set us back 50 years. I'm going to ask y'all this. What we've been doing lately for the past 10, 20 years, right? Has it been working?
Hell no.
Has it been working? We're going to take Culpepper out. We're going to take Culpepper out because Culpepper, they had a good chance to win with Culpepper, but I don't know, man. It hasn't worked.
Yeah, like why not to trade up? Shit, for what? Carolina, He might be good. Carolina's just a shit show right now. You see, they fired their OC and the head coach.
And that's why I say it's not just drafting a good quarterback and not just drafting a potential good quarterback prospect. You have to have that. You have to have the good head coach to work with him.
Yeah,
Mike Tomlin, he lucky when he went to the Steelers. He had Ben. You know what I'm saying? He had Ben. But you have to get that franchise quarterback, man. It's rare when a team is so good around the quarterback. The quarterback is not that good, but they win the Super Bowl. When's the last time that happened? Right. When's the last time a team won a Super Bowl with a quarterback that isn't good?
Shit, go back to the Ravens days. Shit.
I'm just saying, like, that when the defense, unless your defense is like that elite and everything is just perfect, you're not winning a Super Bowl. You're not. I just don't.
And plus, to what T.Y. saying, plus the Carolina owners wanted Bryce Young. That's the problem right there. The owners, how the fuck are you gonna pick a quarterback? You a fucking owner,
right?
And plus, how you trade your franchise wide receiver to Chicago for the first round pick? Now you talking about you need a receiver. You had a wide receiver in DJ Moore, but you gave him away. And that was dumb. Carolina don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spend money otherwise.
Right. Thank you. That's another way you can build your team. I didn't even think of that, but that's a good point. You can spend the money to get the other players to cover up them other holes that you're talking about. Everybody that's like, yo, they like, man, Mike, I can't stand him. They want to hit me with a 2-piece right now.
He said, how can you explain to anyone that you kept around that long? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, T.Y. What do you mean by that question? But Panther owner, yeah, they idiots. So that's what you have.
So Potatoes talking that talk. Go look at 99 draft, 5 quarterbacks drafted in the first 7 picks. I bet you've never heard of 3 of them.
But at the same time, T-Bass, you still got to draft your quarterback. Like all that's
the most important position.
All that don't matter. You still got to try and draft a quarterback. Like, I'm happy the Vikings.
All right, so everybody that's in the chat, because I know a lot of people are disagreeing with me right now. So, how many first-round picks would you sacrifice to trade up? So you wouldn't trade 3. I already know that's out of the question. How many would you trade? I mean, how many would you trade? 2, 1, just 1 to move up? Like, how many would you trade? How many would you sacrifice to get a potential Patrick Mahomes? Or it could be the other way. It could be a potential Ryan Leaf. I'm just saying. It could go either way. But it depends on the coach as well. And I don't know if we got the right coach. Man, so how many would you sacrifice? How many first-round picks would you sacrifice?
Rams a few years ago. The Rams won that Super Bowl. Their offense was nasty that year. Even though
Matthew Stafford,
even though Aaron Donald made a few good stops, though, but the Rams had a nice offense. So you see that receiver won a triple crown. Shit. None of the elite defense player could play it. No, hell, NFL too soft.
And I guarantee. So they sold. No, but yeah, I'm like what Tony's saying. Like defenses win championships as well. Like sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
Probably most times about the history.
Wanted to come around. I never thought Kirk was going to come around.
I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm not gonna lie. I'm done.
What's the deal? What's the deal? Cash 84.
What it do? So, are they saying anything in the chat, Zoe, about how many first rounds would you sacrifice? Where you feel comfortable?
He said one.
Okay. All right. So say we at pick 2023, and Caleb Williams drops to. What would he drop to? What was the furthest he'll probably drop? Like what? 10?
Ain't no. I don't know how to draft. Ain't no telling. But
I don't know. Say he dropped to 12 and you're at 23, and the team that you trading with wants 2 first-round picks. Wouldn't do that.
He said Matthew Stafford franchise quarterback. He won the Super Bowl. I don't know. He won a Super Bowl. He put a good number.
Think, but it's so many factors. He had the defense was on point. The running back was on point. their play call and the offensive coach, they had a squad. They just needed a quarterback. That's how it was supposed to be with the Vikings. What happened with the Vikings? We got Kirk Cousins.
Okay. I see what T-Bad saying. He's saying Matthew Stafford was the average quarterback. I got you. I got what you're saying.
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
He got the job done.
He got the job done.
But Matthew
Kirk Cousins supposed to get the job done with us. But go ahead, bro.
But Matthew Stafford, people forget he was also a first-round pick in the NFL draft when he was drafted. He was the first quarterback coming out of the NFL draft. Ain't like he was a sixth-round quarterback coming out.
And who would you choose, Matthew Stafford or Kirk Cousins?
Matthew Stafford. He got more balls than Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. He'll make that throw when we went against the Giants. He won't pass he won't pass it to a running back, or what was it, to TJ Hawkins? Who did he throw it to?
TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah, it was like a 2-yard pass, and we needed 8 yards. He won't do that. He's going to throw it. At least he's going to throw it beyond the sticks to get a first down. He's not going to be scared. Like I said, this is the whole thing. Scare money don't make no money, and that's what I'm about. I'm about to make a video about that, y'all. Right. Scare money don't make no money. Noah Williams don't want quarterback. No, I was just using that as an example, bro. I'm not saying I exactly want him, but I'm just using that as an example. Like, how many first-round picks would you sacrifice to move up to the pick 13? If the pick 13, if you're at 23 and they say, I want 2 first-round picks to trade up another quarterback, I'll say, Drake May, right? And they say, I want 2 first-round picks and you can have this pick.
But you
wouldn't do that?
But he said no on Williams because he don't want no quarterback that blame everybody but himself.
He's saying that he don't take responsibility. I agree with that. I don't know. I don't know.
First off, USC fucking team is all defense is horrible. And plus, we talking about then a 20-year-old, 21-year-old.
He growing.
Who ain't even fully mature yet. Like what? Like that don't mean nothing. Right.
Don't want him. He's going to be a huge. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'll take his ass shit. You don't know sports star Jay. She won't.
He wants off Kurt. She calls him piece of ranch.
Fact. Everybody straight on boy. Make that video. Scare money on. Yeah, like we gotta like.
Scare money don't make no money.
We can't be scared to get a quarterback, man.
If we say for instance, right? See, it can backfire. Say this. Because we always talk about, all right, I'll give up 2 first-round picks to trade up. If I had to do it, I'm doing it. I mean, but
why not?
I look at it like this.
Get the quarterback.
Say you don't trade up, you get rid of those 2 first-round picks, and say it was Caleb Williams, and you drop, and what's the quarterback that might drop to him? Say it's Bo Nix, and he drops to us, and I'm just using an example. I'm not saying this is how it's going to happen, and we get Bo Nix, and Caleb Williams becomes a freaking superstar. And Bo Nix becomes a scrub. I mean, come on, bro. We got to take a chance.
Yeah,
who would have thought that the Chiefs, I always use it as an example, they had Alex Smith. They made it to the playoffs. They looked good. But what did Andy Reid say? He said, man, Alex Smith just don't got it. Who would you choose, Alex Smith or Kirk Cousins? I'm picking Alex Smith.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real, bro. I know he's Mr. Careful. I'm picking Alex Smith. But guess what? They said, I can't win with this quarterback.
Right.
And what did Andy Reid do? He said, I'm going to trade for my guy, Patrick Mahomes. Nobody knew. And what did the people say about Patrick Mahomes when they traded up for him? They said his footwork isn't good. He's not this. He's not that. And then look at him. He's one of the best quarterbacks of all time already. That's true. Hey, but it has to be an educated move. You feel me? It can't be a stupid move.
And I bet I own mistake. Like, where y'all get this shit from? Like, I don't know what they talking about with the Caleb Williams. I ain't see that press conference. I don't know what they talking about. He don't own mistake. I don't know. I ain't see all that. I know the boy can play. I want a football player. I don't know about all the other stuff.
So what's your opinion on that, Zoe? Stupid money don't make no money when it comes to quarterbacks, like trading up.
At the draft. What's your opinion? Like everybody got their opinion, man. They talking about no, but at the end of the day, you hire people. You got coaches in right area. You got a scout team. You got to have trust in your scout team that they will find you your quarterback or you. Andy Reid knew Patrick Mahomes was his quarterback, and he traded up to get Patrick Mahomes when nobody in the world knew who Patrick Mahomes even was. Now look at Patrick Mahomes. Hey, scare money don't make money, right? How that shit pay off for the Chiefs? They've been in what, 3-4 Super Bowls? They won 2, like,
and they still look good. Patrick Mahomes covers up so much. They don't even got a freaking wide receiver, bro. Like, who are the wide receivers they're throwing to? Like, they got a good tight end, no wide receivers.
Yeah.
Like, but that's the elite. That's the top of the line. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, bro, like, you gotta some way believe in your scouting, your scouters, and your coach to pick the right guy.
Yeah, man. That's what I said. It all come on to coaching. Like, at the end of the day, we gotta trust KOC and the people who's on the scout team. They're gonna identify the quarterback we need, and we go get them. That's just what we gotta do.
And I know people.
But shit, look at Jordan Love in Green Bay now. Like I told Tony last week, Jordan Love again. He looking better every week.
I'm not liking it.
No, I'm just saying though. And Green Bay got a young football team. They only gonna get better. They like the youngest offense in the NFL. But I feel like Green Bay wasted a lot of time with Jordan Love by not playing him earlier. Cause now next year they're gonna have to give him a contract. So that was really
wow.
Yeah, that was
because
really
Aaron Rodgers held him up.
But still though, you drafted the quarterback. He should have played his second year. Cause they ain't even benefit off his rookie contract.
Yeah. Dang. But yeah, so I understand everybody's fear, but like I said, just gotta hopefully our coach and our scouting they scout right. I mean, we got to take a chance someday. We can't just be
different. He set this shit up different on this one. I don't know how you even dropped the link on this bitch.
Yo, can you put our names up?
I don't know how to do all that. This shit different from last time. That's why they said something about the link, but this shit different. I don't know how you can.
But shout out to everybody that's vibing with us.
Vibing with us. You see our names ain't even up, so shit. I don't know what the hell going on.
Make sure you hit the like button for both of the channels in the Zone podcast. Look him up, subscribe to his channel. My name is Mike Sports Vibes.
Yeah. The link, I don't know. The shit ain't right now. I don't know what's going on. You see our names ain't even up. So I don't know.
It's in the description though. It's in the description.
What,
right?
The link?
It's in the description on both.
Oh yeah.
Our names.
Oh, that's
Mike Sports Vibes and In the Zone. In the Zone. There's only one In the Zone, I believe. There's only one Mike Sports Vibes.
There y'all go. There y'all go.
Oh, you dropped it?
No, I don't know. Shit, I don't know how you do with this one. It's set up different.
Bro, you need
that's why I was telling them.
You need to get the rookie quarterback so you have that. Right. Windows needs not to pay trash cut. Dang, he said trash. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna say he's trash, but I'm ready to move on from that.
So he trash.
I ain't gonna. He got the bag already. Right. We on to the next, man. On to the next. On like Jay-Z. On to the next.
He got that bag over for Kirk, man.
Yo, he got money, man. I don't feel bad for him, y'all. I mean, he got his bread. He had a good career, but we trying to win a Super Bowl. That's what the Vikings. We are the most. What's the history of the NFL? We're the most winning
franchise without
a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that, man. I'm willing to sacrifice to get a franchise quarterback. That's what we need at it more than anything. Somebody dropped it.
MWO. Oh no. Oh, that's the page name.
Oh, I see my worthless opinion. He just dropped your YouTube. So
he dropped yours.
And he just dropped mine. Thank you, my worthless opinion. Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that Kirk is garbage, but he's not the quarterback that's going to get us a Super Bowl. and I'm willing
Nah,
to get.
hell nah.
I won a Super Bowl. JJ, the Vikings didn't have a first round pick.
In the Mahomes draft.
JJ, the Vikings
Damn.
didn't have a
No,
first round
because
pick.
JJ said we could have had Patrick Mahomes. That's
Man,
why
see
he
that
said that.
if we could have, oh my gosh! But it all but this is what the thing: Patrick Mahomes won't be Patrick Mahomes if he got drafted with the Vikings, and I mean that in no disrespect.
Damn, you don't think so?
No, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the reason. This is what I'm saying. This it all has to be the coach as well. Andy Reid, when it comes to coaching, see, I'm from PA, man. I know the Eagles. Like Andy Reid was getting the Eagles to the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship every single year with McNabb because of that offense. Of course, the defense was good with Brian Dawkins and all them, but that offense was so explosive, especially the year when they had T.O. Bro, that offense was crazy with Brian Westbrook. The way Andy Reid coaches his offense, bro, is who's a better offensive coach than offensive-minded head coach than Andy Reid right now in the NFL?
Hold on, here go catch right here. Catch it. See, I don't know how the hell he got on here. You dropped the link, Mike?
What's up, bro?
No, I have access to the StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like Patrick Mahomes went to a perfect team. I'm not saying that I would love for him to be a Viking, but who was the coach that year? Who was the coach?
For who?
What are you talking about?
The year Patrick Mahomes got drafted, who was our head coach?
It was Vikings do not have first round pick that year because
no. Who was the head coach?
Zimmer.
Zimmer.
That was a Bradford.
Zimmer would have. Zimmer would have had Patrick Mahomes doing what he's doing with Andy Reid?
The reason I said that was the draft, that was the pick they gave up to get Bradford from the Eagles. Now Derek Barnett was the draft pick by the Eagles in that pick.
Nug, what's the deal?
That's why they didn't have a first round pick. But see, the thing about Mahomes is Mahomes good because of Reid, or is Mahomes just good? Nobody knows. It was like the Belichick Brady answer. No one knows.
I think he's good, bro. I think he's good.
Come on now.
But he's good, but he also has that coach that's going to help him along.
Look how good McNabb was.
No, come on, Reid. Mikey.
Right.
Hey, Mikey, come on, bro.
Mikey.
How many drops we got this year?
Huh?
How many drops we got this year?
I'm just getting on Manny to run the StreamYard, so this is your
How many drops?
Yeah, how many drops we got this year with the Chiefs?
Lead the league.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's lead the league. I don't know.
Doesn't drop that pass. They beat the Packers, bro. They beat the Packers without a drop. Like, what are we talking about here? Mahomes is,
what's your point?
By far, I'll tell you what my point is. By far, Mahomes is the best QB in the league. By far. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter.
He said Mahomes wouldn't beat Mahomes in Minnesota under Mike Zimmer.
Wait.
What's your point? I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Yes, he would.
How? You think Mike Zimmer would have Patrick Mahomes doing what he's doing right now?
No, it's Mahomes.
Andy Reid's a very good offensive-minded coach. He helps.
You're right. One of the best Hall of Famers.
Zimmer is defense, and he doesn't know how to coach offense. If you watch the Vikings when Zimmer was the coach, it would be run, pass. Run, pass. Run, pass. Good defense. That's it. Patrick Mahomes wouldn't even have the opportunity to be Patrick Mahomes under Mike Zimmer. Huh?
Hey, Mikey, can I admit something? I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks, bro. I've been missing you.
Okay.
I ain't seen you in a couple of weeks, bro. We've been losing as Vikings fans. I'm a Lions fan, bro, but I still cheer for you guys. Y'all been losing. I ain't been seeing you much.
He been MIA.
That's because the Sixers are playing well.
Yeah, he been.
Oh, okay, yeah. Embiid and them boys. My boy.
Hold on, now don't try to change the subject, bro. Don't try to change the subject. Are you following what I'm saying about Mike Zimmer? Are you understanding?
Yeah,
Mike Zimmer is a defensive head coach.
But how much blame are we going to be put on coaches?
Huh?
How much blame can you possibly put on coaches?
A lot, because they're in charge. The head coach is in charge.
All right, so Mike Zimmer hasn't been around in a while. We're at KOC now.
No. What I'm saying, my point is, Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback, but he has a great offensive-minded head coach named Andy Reid that helped him pushed him even to that greatness status. He was already good coming out of college, but it gives him that extra.
But hold on, Mikey. If you look at this season,
coaching, thank you, Gil. Coaching
doesn't matter. Coaching matters, but it doesn't matter because you look at the coaches have. Hold on, Mikey. We do not have the personnel.
I'm going to jump in right here. Coaching doesn't matter. You should know coaching matters from the team that you root for.
No,
the Lions would not be nowhere near where they are.
Come on, Kurt.
If Campbell was their head coach.
You guys got to understand. Stop.
Coaching matters. It does.
Stop.
Now, listen.
So we're going to blame coaching on MVS. We're going to blame coaching on
if Mahomes. No, listen. If Mahomes, we're not saying Mahomes would not be good without Andy Reid. We're not saying that.
That's not what I'm saying. He's not going to be.
Mahomes is the best player in the league because he has Reid as a head coach.
Zimmer, but he's still the best player in the league.
I don't know if he would be without Reid. That's what we're trying. That's what we're saying.
No,
coaching
would be good.
They're 8 guys. Listen, they're 8-4 with him.
Right, which is why quarterback win-loss record is the most useless stat in all of football.
No,
you can have the greatest quarterback. You can have the greatest quarterback in the history of the game. You can have the greatest quarterback in the NFL. You can have the best player in the NFL. But you can't win with just a great quarterback.
My thing is, if we're talking about if the receivers caught the passes that he threw to them, we'd be having a different conversation right now.
Right, which is why I'm saying you have to have talent. You just can't have, the Patriots didn't have great wide receivers, but they didn't have guys who dropped the ball either. If they had Juju Smith-Schuster, the Chiefs would be probably 8-2 this year.
All right, that's a good point. Look what happened to Andrew Luck. You know what I mean? I'm not saying.
Well, he had 5 surgeries in 5 years.
The Chiefs would not be 8-2 if they didn't have Reid as their head coach.
Andrew Luck could be the greatest QB of all time if he didn't have surgery 5 times in 5 years.
Let me say this though. No, I guarantee you, because I know Andrew Luck is a beast, right? If Andrew Luck played, if he played with Andy Reid,
I think beast is the understatement. To be honest with you,
yeah, he's really good. He's really good.
I think
he's really good. Well, let me finish what I'm about to say. If Andrew Luck got drafted by Andy Reid, do you know how good he would have been? I'm just talking about the offensive mind that Andy Reid has. Did you see what he was doing with McNabb? McNabb with the Eagles. Did you see how he was?
Are you really thinking McNabb is not a good QB though?
No, I'm not saying that's not what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm saying that these quarterbacks are good, but you still need a good coach as well, a good offensive coach.
If it's not
the head coach, it has to be a good offensive coordinator. If it's not the head coach, it has to be a good offensive coordinator to help that coach, to help that quarterback. There's no point of draft. For example, there's no point of drafting the most gifted prospect, first overall quarterback, if your head coach and your offensive coordinator suck. Because guess what's going to happen? That quarterback is going to fail.
I think it was Bobby Ross, Swede.
Who was Ryan Leafs? You have to have a good coach or okay coach. I don't know. Great offensive coordinator.
Okay, but I think to play devil's advocate to that, Mikey, how many coaches do you think are out there that are like that? You have, we can argue Pete Carroll. Obviously, Andy Reid's the GOAT in today's NFL.
No, he's not the GOAT. No, he's not the GOAT.
Andy Reid's definitely the GOAT in today's NFL, but
no.
Andy Reid's not the GOAT in today's NFL?
I mean, when I seen him play against I'm from PA, so I watched a lot of how the Eagles played, and there were some questionable things that he was doing. But he had McNabb. McNabb and Patrick Mahomes is, you know what I mean? I'm not going to disrespect McNabb.
Andy Reid a dog.
But I mean, I like McNabb, but there's not Patrick Mahomes, bro.
But I'm not trying to say. I just want to say this. I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes would not be a good quarterback on the Vikings. I'm just saying, under Mike Zimmer, I just don't think he would be what he is now compared to what he is with Andy Reid being the head coach.
Zimmer would not allow Patrick Mahomes to be
that guy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but my question from an outside perspective, what is allowing Mahomes to be Mahomes? He's not a running quarterback.
The no-look passes. That's a no-no.
No, that's him. That's him.
Zimmer won't let you do that.
No, Zimmer won't let you do that.
But that, I don't think Reed's not the guy that's saying, "Oh, well, if you don't see anything, let me get a no-look pass here." Like he's not doing that. Like,
well, no. Andy Reid doesn't say. Andy Reid is like, do what you. My guess is Andy Reid is more like, do what you can to lose. If you take, I don't care if you take chances, such as sometimes you need to take chances. Mike Zimmer be like,
it's the opposite.
Do not take chances. This is where you hand the ball off first and second down, and then you throw the ball on third down. If we get the first down, if we don't, we don't. And what I'm saying is, yes, head coaches can determine. Like right now, I don't think KOC takes enough chances looking downfield. KOC needs some work because KOC tried to turn Josh Dobbs into Kirk Cousins. This is where coaching comes back to coaching.
Correct. Okay, so that's where I get
Dobbs is not Kirk Cousins. Dobbs, you have to let Dobbs play yard. You have to play backyard football like he was when he played the Falcons.
Correct.
Like when he played the Saints.
So that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you cannot turn him into Cousins, which is what you tried to do the last two games.
What's your opinion, Zoe? I want to hear Zoe. What's up, Zoe?
KOC, man. KOC remind me of a younger Brad Childress, man. We got the Vikings.
Okay, but you can't do that, Zoe. You can't do that.
I'm about to tell you why. The Vikings fan base, we all got sold the same dream twice. They said Brad Childress was an offensive guru, a quarterback whisperer, and he wasn't shit. They said the same thing by KOC.
Zoe's done with KOC.
He a quarterback whisperer. He an offensive guru. We ain't seen nothing yet.
But he's not an offensive guru.
No, that's what they were saying.
He was sold
as a QB guru, and he really is.
He really not.
No, he really is. But
we got to give him a chance. So
Can
I
ask y'all a question? If KOC is a quarterback guru, right? Which quarterback had he ever developed?
He didn't develop, but he got Matthew Stafford to do his thing, though.
Thank you.
He didn't develop.
Wait a second.
Please allow me for this
second. Was that McVay or was that KOC?
McVay, what are y'all talking about?
Hey.
No, hell no. Stop.
Hey, by the way,
bro.
Here's something else. KOC did not call the plays when he was with the Raiders.
Oh, he didn't call the plays?
He literally did, though.
McVay did. No, McVay did.
Oh, he did? I'm wrong then. I'm wrong with that.
McVay called the plays.
And Brad Childress
he was the offensive coordinator. He was the offensive coordinator.
Under who? Andy Reid, right? Under Andy Reid.
Brad Childress never called plays either. He was off.
Just like Eric the Enemy. Eric the Enemy, did he call plays?
Eric the Enemy?
Under Andy Reid?
He's calling plays now.
They say he didn't. I don't know.
Okay, can I ask a question?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's this season going with you guys?
We'll know Sunday.
We don't know.
We'll know Sunday.
We'll know tomorrow.
There's the man, the myth, the legend.
But I'm excited though. We're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, but
hey, can I be honest as a Lions fan? The Lions lose tomorrow.
To who?
To the Bears. They lose tomorrow.
Damn.
Hey, Nug, you know what's crazy? I got the Packers losing to the Giants Monday night.
No, they'll beat them.
I don't think so.
No, the Giants are shit.
The Giants will put up 30 points on the Redskins.
Yeah. Who else has put 30 points on the Redskins, bro?
I'm just saying, though. I just feel like the Packers is on the high horse. They're a young football team. They on the road on Monday night.
We got some questions for Nug.
Guys. No, I'm not putting one. I'm drinking one, though.
Guys, what up?
Are you licking toads?
Listen, guys. I'm irritated. You guys love your own team so much. It pisses me off.
Hey, let's be honest. Nug has been, yes, he's not a Vikings fan. He's a Lions fan. But he's not an obnoxious Lions fan. He's actually pretty level-headed.
So,
thank you, Kurt.
Yeah.
T-Bad, what you about to say?
Hey,
what's up, T-Bad?
I'm not opposed to going to get a quarterback. I wasn't really arguing. I just was saying, be cautious not to trade away the farm to go get a guy that's going to set you back. I'm more for have a team set that maybe, okay, I don't think the Vikings are anywhere close to being Super Bowl contenders, even if you get your franchise guy. So I would rather build through the draft, have a lot of great pieces around, then move up, then go get your guy. You go get your guy now, you're wasting 3-4 years of your franchise guy.
Who's your guy?
What's that?
Who's your guy?
They're what, in the draft?
Yeah.
Way too early. I wait till the
What do you mean way
combine.
too early? So
What
you're
do you mean?
saying
Season over with.
no,
I
bro.
wait till the combine.
For
So
what?
wait
you
till
did
the-
this, though.
Well, combine for
Here,
what,
here's
bro?
the fear.
Combine
Zoe.
for what?
I'll explain the fear for people. Okay.
Please tell me. I'm curious. We ain't never win.
You spend 2 or 3 first-round picks moving up to get your quarterback. That quarterback does not work out. You are screwed for the next 3 to 4 years.
Why do you
take
feel like
it-
we're screwed, though?
I'm saying you could be if you draft a Ryan Leaf instead of drafting a Peyton Manning.
But there's other rounds. All right, go ahead, Zoe. Go ahead.
No,
Hey.
it's the draft. No matter where you're picking, is 50-50.
Right.
And
I
for
look
some
at it like
people, for some people, that's too much of a risk.
I like you, Kurt.
That's the hesitation that people have about selling the farm to get a quarterback.
Can I
And
list two
I
QBs
agree.
that I would be scared as a Lions fan? Can I list two QBs?
You do what you do, like what the Redskins did. They took RG3, and then they took Cousins. Cousins turned out to be the better quarterback for them.
No, can I list two
So
QBs?
you can keep doing that, and hopefully you win. That's the hesitation some people have about trading all those first-round picks.
No,
That's
you
just
don't
ahead,
need to trade shit.
I already said what I said. Go ahead, Zoe. I'm not. I don't know what
No,
else
it's
to say.
Jaden Daniels first. That offense
breaking up.
with a better and fuck the NFC North. I'm a Lions fan, bro. I would hate to see you guys draft this guy, but if you were smart, you would draft him. You can get him at like 20, 24, 25, 27, 28,
Frozen?
29.
Who was your guy in '99? What was it? Tim Couch? Was it Achilles Smith? Was it Kate
T-Bass,
McKnight?
fuck 99, bro. I was like 3 years old, bro.
But T-Bag, can I ask you a question?
Who cares, bro? Who
Hey, T-Bag, can
cares?
I ask you a question?
I think this draft is going to be exactly like that. Everybody's all, there's so many great quarterbacks in this draft.
Okay.
There's
Not
basically
great.
one
Not
quarterback
great.
out
Nope,
of those
not great.
5 that
Not great.
But
Not
T-Bag,
great.
can I ask you a question? You
Yeah.
said that, so when do you draft a quarterback? You know,
I would
3 years from now, bro.
I would wait till I have a better surrounding team. I would wait till I got a quality defensive line, which this is,
Got it.
like I said, I'm on the other side of the generation gap. Quality defensive lines will solve a lot of problems.
our defense is good.
Oh, yeah? Wait till Flo leaves and a lot of these guys come crashing back to earth.
Hey,
I
T-Back.
guarantee it.
But
He's a
T-Bag,
magician.
question.
Go ahead, Zoe.
You said, hold on, man. I'm confused about the quarterback shit. Like people say, if we get a quarterback and we whiff on the quarterback, right? But it will set us back 5 or 6 years. That's what most people say, right? But we had Kirk Cousins for 6 years. He set us back. So what difference do it make?
What's going to set you back?
That's not necessarily Cousins' fault, though, because
It is what it is, though. He the quarterback.
there's no reason why the Vikings could not have drafted a quarterback in the first round while they had Cousins.
Because Kirk Cousins didn't want that pressure. That's what that was.
I don't care.
Kirk Cousins didn't want that, but that they respected Kirk so much they gave him a no Charles clause. Was it clause? They couldn't trade him.
clause.
Trade.
No, yeah. So
No, but what I'm saying
they
is,
respect them so much. So I don't know.
in my opinion, you take a quarterback every year until you find a quarterback.
What round?
First,
second, or third.
You just wait.
Catch.
Wait for him to fall in your lap. Wait. Don't get too excited and trade the farm away. You just wait for him to fall.
But you
ball in
guys
their
have to
left.
trade to the farm away, T-Bass. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You ain't trading 2 first-round picks.
That's
Correct,
a lot.
bro. You guys are
That's
going
a
to
lot.
be
Who said
within the
that?
first 20 picks, bro. You can get Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy if he comes out. You can get Drake May. Drake May's probably going to fall. There's so many
That's true, though,
quarterbacks you guys
Bobby.
can just try, bro.
That's fine. I'm not this draft. I don't want to trade up. If they come down that far, so be it. Draft it. I'll be happy.
Trade up is like not an analyst point of view.
At
bro.
the beginning
you
of
guys
the
aren't gonna
year,
trade up.
at the beginning of the year, everybody thought there was at least 10, 12, 13 quarterbacks that were taken in the first round. After the year that they just went through in college football, it's down to probably 5 because JJ's not coming out.
Oh, he's not?
Right? The quarterback from Duke.
Thank you, Kurt.
The quarterback from Duke is Riley. I can't remember his name. He's not coming out either.
Nope.
So that's
Sanders
two.
is not coming out.
So
Quinn might not come out either.
right. Sanders is not coming out.
Right.
So
we got 5 QBs coming in this draft.
So there's about 5. There's probably 5 quarterbacks in the first round right now, and you could probably say at least 3 of those are probably going to bust. So you're down to 2. You don't know what 2 are going to be good or what. Jadon Daniels.
And to be honest with you, Kurt, I don't think they'll bust. But you know,
it's 50. It's quarterbacks in the first round. They bust more than
more time than not. Exactly, yeah. Kurt.
No, but
You're right.
Kurt, let's look at recent memory. Besides Bryce Young, what rookie QB has failed recently? Besides Bryce Young, what rookie QB has failed recently? You cannot answer that.
You talking about first round picks? You just talking about first round picks?
I'm talking any rookie
Justin Fields.
Oh wow,
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
All right,
he's coming
let's
along
not
right
take.
now.
I'll be the piece of shit that says this. I'll be the piece
Zach
of shit
Wilson?
that says this, bro.
Wilson,
bro.
Zach Wilson, Sam Darnold.
Zach Wilson's had 4 years.
That's recently.
That's recently.
That's not recent.
Hey, T-Bags.
Yeah.
Hey, you sound like you're very concerned about the defense when Brian Flores leaves. I have a question for you.
Yeah,
How confident are you in Kevin O'Connell if we happen to, like you say we're drafting 23rd overall? How confident are you in him being able to pick the right guy at quarterback? And then the second question is, say we lose out the remainder of the season, would you be okay with Brian Flores being the head coach of the Vikings, or would you still want to keep Kevin O'Connell?
You're talking to T-Bass, right?
Hey, to answer your first question, I have 0 confidence in anything KOC does.
Wow.
So, yeah, okay. I want Brian Flores. Second thing about the draft is where ownership messed up. You can't name me a time when you go out and hire a GM and a coach the same year and one's not experienced. They went with rookie people because they know they were going to be yes man.
Ooh.
And they wanted to get their foot in the door and get a job. It doesn't happen. You hire a rookie head coach, you have an experienced GM to help them, or vice versa. So I'm not confident in them moving up and making the right decision. No, right. 0 confidence.
Right. See, I agree with you with that, T-Bass. I agree with you. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with everything you just said just now, because I'm going to keep it real. If we lose these last 5 games are going to tell what KOC is all about. Because like you said,
KOC was the Rams ball boy. All he did was bring the Rams playbook over here and regurgitate shit.
Like my bull said, my bull said about like
that's Cap though.
That's Cap. What's Cap? Talk to him. Talk to him, Nug.
Guys, to think that like KOC was McVay's water boy, like, or ball boy, like that's like, okay, us as fans, we could be like, all right, yeah, this guy fucking sucks. This guy's dog shit. But we can't dismay this guy's credentials. All right.
What credentials do he have?
What did he do on the Rams?
That doesn't
matter. Did he
matter.
call play?
That doesn't matter. Y'all still hired him,
It
right?
doesn't matter. He didn't call plays. He didn't make the decisions on offense. He was just a figurehead. He was the ball.
T-Bass, let me get you to understand something real quick. If Kirk wasn't hurt, you guys would still be winning.
We weren't winning when he was healthy.
Guaranteed.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Hold
2 years
on.
ago. No.
Hold on.
No.
Let me answer this.
Two years
I'm
ago.
an outsider perspective. You guys have a lot of heart for your team, just like I have a lot of heart for my team. You guys would still be on this winning streak. You guys would probably be what, 9-4?
Okay.
We weren't on a winning streak.
Okay, no. 2 years ago, before he became the Vikings head coach, this is from a Rams posting. All right. What does KOC do for the Rams? Rams fans, we really do not know. His role is not outlined with this team. As far as I know, nobody knows what he really does. He has never called a play as long as he's been with the Rams. He did not call plays when he was in Washington. McVay does all the play calling and the game organization. So what the hell did KOC do as a Rams coach? I never looked that up before. I just found that out myself.
He's a mastermind. He's an offensive genius.
He was the OC though, but
Well,
he never called
that's
plays.
how I feel about Ben Johnson. That's how I feel about Kellen Moore. That's how I feel
usually
about...
when you're the offensive coordinator, but you don't call the plays, you prepare that week's game plan for the team coming up. According to the Rams page, McVay did that as well.
Where's you guys' team at?
This team is at 6-6 because of the defense.
No, I'm not saying record wise. I know what your record is. I know what the Lions record is, and I've been you guys like me for one reason. The Lions 9-3 record should be 6-6. Like, our defense fucking sucks. But
where's our team at? I'll answer that in one question. We're Brian Flores away from being a real shitty team. That's where we're at.
Frozen North, it turned that way.
I wouldn't fully agree with that. I wouldn't fully agree with that, to be honest with you.
Well, to be honest with you, I know you guys railed on Cousins earlier.
Correct.
But by the way Cousins was playing before he got hurt, this team is not 6-6.
Why you say that?
Because Kirk Cousins would have that team 9-3 just as like
they would still only have 4 losses if he was a quarterback. They don't lose those 2 games.
When Kirk got injured, what was the record?
You guys were like 3-4.
No, they had they were 8-4. They were
3-4.
They were 5-4.
Huh?
No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Let me see.
When Kirk Cousins got hurt, you guys were like 2-4 or 3-4.
No,
the problem is 3-4.
But the problem is, you guys listen. You guys face great teams to start off with. That's the same teams the Lions would lose to. All right. So you guys would start off 1-3, then 1-2, then we're 3-4.
Hey, listen here, man. Listen here, y'all. Like a Vikings fan, we got to stop this. Kirk Cousins is not no damn Tom Brady, man. We lost the Chargers game because Kirk Cousins ain't know to kneel the damn football because KOC told him don't spike the football. He ain't know to do that off rip, and we lost to the Chargers. The Chargers knew the Minnesota Vikings offense was horrible. He went for it in the 4th quarter at his own 25-yard line.
Hey, so can I ask you a question?
The Vikings were
who would you rather take in this
the Packer game? The Vikings
Stafford or Kirk?
I always say Stafford.
All right, Stafford did the same exact shit you just explained.
That's what I understand. Some of the comments that Zoe's making against Cousins, to me, I love you, Zoe, but they don't.
I like Kirk
because you're saying everything. You were saying everything wrong with Minnesota is Cousins' fault. The pass on 4th and 8, Kevin O'Connor said that was his fault. He should have never called that play.
Who threw the ball?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at that point.
Quarterbacks throw the ball short a lot. It's not just Kirk Cousins who does it either. All Vikings quarterbacks have done it. I've been watching this team since fucking 78, 79 when I was old enough to watch football. Quarterbacks throw the ball short. Okay, the last game, the receiver for the Vikings, I can't remember his name, KJ Osborne, I think it was, or Jordan Addison, one of them. They didn't run the route to the first yard line. It was third and 9. The receiver stopped 3rd and 7. Is that the quarterback?
Better to throw the ball and let a guy
Mike,
make
you were the
play than
doctor.
get that.
That's what I'm trying to say. That the Vikings did not lose that playoff game because of Kirk Cousins. The Vikings lost that playoff game because the fucking defense couldn't stop a nosebleed.
Thank you, Kurt.
Listen, I agree with you. We need to move on from Kirk Cousins, but I will not sit here and say they lost that playoff game because of Kirk Cousins.
They also
that team was 11-3. That team was 14-3 last year because they had Cousins. Look at all the fourth quarter comebacks he came back. The year before that, he gave the Vikings the lead or at the tie in the fourth quarter. I think it was 7 times. The defense blew every single one of them. Right. So yeah, is Kirk Cousins Tom Brady? No, nobody's saying that. And if they are, they're fucking dumb.
Hey, everybody.
What I'm saying is Kirk Cousins is a top 15 quarterback in the NFL. I know some Viking fans don't want to say that, but there's 3 groups out there of Vikings fans. There's people like me in the middle who appreciate what Cousins does, but understand his limitations. Then there's people who hate Cousins, and then there's people who love Cousins. I am not a lover of Cousins, and I'm not a hater of Cousins. I appreciate what he does.
I'm in the middle of the road.
I understand. But
I'm in the middle too, T-Bass. I'm in the middle.
You got to understand, though.
I'm done with him.
Look at the Vikings. I agree.
I'm in trouble right now, bro.
I agree, Zoe. We need to move on from him. I am agreeing with you on that. But what I am saying is it's not – everything is not Cousins' fault. We didn't lose that playoff game because of Kirk Cousins. We lost that playoff game because they allowed Daniel Jones to look like a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Hey, so where are you going to the barber at, bro?
Yeah.
Curtis, agree. Do you agree with this? I was just looking at this from the 2 Giants games.
Right, I got you.
Hey, the first Giants game, Jones had a big game also.
Yes, he did.
Got him.
But the big thing is, JJ had a huge game. In that second game, the second time around, all the Giants let JJ do was little short passes, and they took JJ away from the game, and KOC was incapable of adjusting to it.
Yeah.
And that's what the Rams should do tomorrow, because I guarantee KOC's plan is to force JJ the ball, and if they triple team him, KOC ain't gonna know.
But I will say, the Vikings didn't have
their ass tomorrow.
The Vikings didn't have Addison last year. They have Addison this year.
I think you guys kick their ass tomorrow, and you're gonna be on here saying, "Oh, whoa, this is what we should do. We should win out. We should do this." You guys are gonna kick their ass tomorrow, and this whole conversation we're having is gonna be.
After 3 or 2 years of this, why would anybody say the Vikings are going to kick anybody's ass? It's always a one-score game.
With JJ for 5.
It's always a one-score game.
Hold on, stop, T-Bass. Because listen, you guys are like the Lions fans. We're dog shit. We're absolute dog shit. But somehow we're still 9-3, and we're still dog shit, right?
No. What he's saying is. The only 2 teams the Vikings have beat by double digits the last 2 years are the Bears when they didn't care last season of the game, and the Packers twice.
Packers.
That's it.
What do those stats matter?
Why would we say we're going to kick anybody?
Because you said that they're going to kick the Raiders' ass.
You're absolutely going to kick the Raiders' ass tomorrow.
So what does that look like? Is that a double-digit game?
Give me a score. No, give me a score. Give me a score.
What's the Raiders' record at home?
31-14.
Dang, 31-14? I don't know about that.
They're a bad team, guys.
What's the Raiders' record at home? Do you guys know?
Well, T-Bass, the Vikings are better on the road this year.
Where do they play, T-Bass?
I know, but the Raiders are 4-2 at home. It's not going to be an easy game.
It's like 4-2 at home. There's no home team there.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, they're 4-2 at home.
I
4-2.
Who cares?
I think Aiden O'Connor is going to. And I think the reason why Nug
Aiden O'Connor's going to match up against Wanham and fucking Hunter.
I think the blitzing
my ass
I think the blitzing of Flores is going to confuse O'Connor.
We better win this game.
Come on, guys.
Here's the measuring stick. Always look at what Vegas is. Vegas has no fan favorites. They don't care about teams. It's all about money. And they only have the Vikings favored by 3.
Well, the Vikings.
Right.
Yeah.
But T-Bass, you also got to understand who's everybody voting the money on. Everybody's voting the money on the Raiders. 78% of the money is voted on the Raiders. So
they're going to put a point
my
spread
dumbass
that's
is
going to be
gonna take the Vikings. The Vikings are going to win money line. Not only money line, but they're going to win the spread. Plus
So
3,
look-
Well,
plus
we'll
3.5, whatever the fuck it is, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
Vegas had them at 8.5 games, and that's what it's going to be. 9 or 8 wins this year.
I gotta see the
Not
game.
to win the playoffs.
Right.
I gotta see what KOC is going to do, man. If he coaches Joshua Dobbs like Kirk Cousins is under center, then this is going to be. I don't know if we're going to win.
But Mikey,
it depends on his
you guys
game plan.
gave me shit a couple weeks ago when I said,
Well, there's
All
the
right.
schedule. So they got the Raiders, they got the Bengals, the Lions, the Packers, and then the Lions again.
"You're winning. You're winning once
And
against us.
if
'cause
they
our
played
defense is
against-
horrible."
If they played like they did against the Bears, they ain't winning none of those games.
So can I ask y'all a question?
Dang, I'm going to say,
Hey,
wait,
You guys
wait,
stop.
none of
You guys stop.
Hey,
I'll
Chad.
give you outside of perspective. Put that schedule up, Kai. Put that. All right. So we're at Las
I don't
Vegas.
know.
That's
It's a
a
big
loss.
question mark for me.
Cincinnati. That's a win. Detroit. You guys are at home. That's a win. Green Bay. That's a loss. Detroit. That's a loss.
Hold on. You said we're going to. So
7-9?
3-2.
Or no, you guys will be 8-10, right? No, 8-9.
The last 5 games, you got us 3-2.
You win at you lose at Las Vegas.
We lose.
Wait, you just
Yeah,
said they were going to
lose
beat them.
tomorrow.
You just said they were going to beat them 31-14.
You said 31-14. Why are you saying we're going to lose now? Did I hear wrong?
You know
Am I hearing things, y'all? Am I hearing things,
No,
y'all?
Hold on, let me
Hold
check.
on now.
Let me check
Hold
one
on,
thing.
dog.
No,
you
You
guys-
can't be changing. Come
No,
on,
no,
no. We
no.
ain't doing none of that.
Nuck
We ain't
just
doing
got,
none of that.
Nuck just got done saying we're going to kill them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now
You
he's
guys
going
are
to
right. You
lose.
guys are
He
right.
got us 2-3 in the last.
No, you guys.
5
No, you
games,
guys.
bro.
No, I fucked up. You guys win tomorrow.
Okay, I was going to say.
You guys win tomorrow. You guys.
I have them at 3-2 or
Well,
2
But
2 and
like
3.
I said, if the offense plays like it did against Chicago, they're not winning any games. You can't only
I
score
agree
10
with
points.
you, bro. Hey,
can I ask you a
I
question?
agree with you.
So what happened? So what happened? The Vikings missed the playoffs.
I want Brian Flores as the
you
head
guys-
coach.
It gets
You
us a
guys
better,
are gonna be screaming like you did 3
better-
weeks ago.
They have a higher draft pick.
better chance for you to get your quarterback, Zoe, because we'll have a better pick.
I'm just saying though.
Higher draft pick and a 3rd place schedule next year.
Yep.
Then, but look though, if we miss the playoffs, then Brian Flores lead the team, go somewhere else. We then like,
The
What
team's
did you-
going to be worse.
what do you do?
Our
Who?
defense. Who's gonna replace Brian Flores?
Who? Kurt?
Well, hey, from what I hear, this is coming from Tony, that the Chargers head coach is probably going to get fired, and he's going to be the DC
Oh,
because he's good
He's gonna
friends with
be
KFC.
Brandon Staley's coming to you guys.
Yes, that's
Kurt,
the rumor.
You guys ever heard of Sarah McLaughlin?
I got to go, guys. Good talking with you.
All
All right,
Tony.
man. Good
Before
talking
you
to you,
go.
brother.
He's gone.
Well, yeah, he's at work. He's probably on break. He's probably had to get back.
You guys ever heard of Sarah McLaughlin?
Who the hell is that?
She's the one that does that ASPCA commercial. The
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah, exactly. Like, Zoe, you ever wake up in like 4 o'clock in the morning? There's like a commercial about dogs and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's her.
She's the one that sings that song.
Yeah.
Oh okay. What about
In
her?
the arms of an angel. That's gonna
But
be your
shit.
team.
Yeah, but if we lose Brian Flores, we're gonna be screwed.
No, this team.
You guys
if they
aren't losing Brian Flores. Hopefully, you guys lose.
unless
As a fan of you guys, I hope you guys lose KOC. Hopefully,
How we gonna lose him?
if they miss the play, I don't think they're going to
if
fire
the
him.
season just goes on how it's been going on,
I don't
Oh,
think
man.
so.
I think
they're gonna look
they're
at
gonna
it.
make the same mistake twice.
I
They're gonna
think-
keep
I'm
KOC.
just happy.
I
I'm
think
just
the
happy.
GM or the ownership's going to look at it as he lost his quarterback, he lost his best player for five or 6 weeks. I think that's how they're going to look at it.
but how long has he? He's been with you 3 years, right?
It's 2 years.
No, this is second year.
This okay. Never mind then. All right.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be a mistake on the Minnesota Vikings behalf, man. Then next year we fire
Obviously,
his
it would
ass.
be. But you know what? To be honest with you, to hire Brian Flores as a head coach, Almost
would
gives
love
me
it.
like deja vu with like Jim Schwartz as the head coach. I feel
But
like
the
he's a
pro-
better coordinator
is-
than he is a head coach.
Oh no, the only reason he got fired in Miami is because he didn't.
Well,
want
we all
He was good
we all
with
know
Miami.
that. Why was he fired from Miami?
I don't even know this
because he
story.
didn't want to tank.
Let's play the word the game hangman. Let's start off with the letter B.
Right.
Well, no, I don't think that was it. I think it was because he didn't want to tank.
I'll start off with the letter L then.
So
We'll go
I'm
with
just
A.
happy I'm not the only one
BLA,
thinking this, though, man.
BLA.
But shit, I
See?
don't know, man. I'll tell you what though.
Come on, how Mikey and Zoe? How do you not know why Zoe? Come on, bro.
No, I'm talking about
He
I
was
didn't
black.
think about how funny that was when he actually said
Brian
it at the time.
was black.
I'm talking about
God
KOC.
damn it!
I'm talking about KOC situation though. I'm talking about if we lose Brian Flores and keep KOC.
You're not gonna lose him though. I don't think.
But here's the thing, though.
I think he out of
I
here.
don't think you lose him.
He knows
Brian
this shit was
Flores,
shit,
if Brian
man.
Flores
He-
still blackballed by the league,
I
or
don't think he'll be
remember he's
blackballed
suing
no
the he's suing the NFL. Remember that?
Yeah, but I don't think.
But to be honest with you,
He's
look
a
at
good defensive coach.
we've been talking about this for
Yeah.
weeks. Kurt, Zoe, and Mikey. Let's look at situations. The Viking situations. If I'm Brian Flores, the Viking situations is great. I got Daniil Hunter. I got Wanham.
they leaving. They all free
I got.
agents.
No, hold on. You can sign Hunter. So, and even if I don't sign Hunter, I still got Booth. I still got Wanham. I still got fucking who's my linebackers? God damn
Ivan
it,
Pace. But
Pace
Brian
Jr.
Flores,
Yeah,
I think he
Pace
leaving. He
Jr.
gonna
is not like
first off. Listen here, man.
great.
Listen here. Y'all say Brian Flores in a great spot.
Coaching matters. We need a coach.
No, he
Defensive
is,
coach.
Brian
though.
Flores is looking over at KOC like, what the fuck are you doing on offense?
No, he's
Bro,
in a great spot. No, he's definitely in a great spot.
How he in a great spot? Your offense.
I
ain't scored
guarantee
one.
you, Flores and KOC had a meeting during the bye week, and Flores.
He's definitely in a great spot. He's
That-
top 10 in defense.
Man,
He's
I
top
know
7, top 8 in defense. And to be honest with you, if you take him and put him anywhere else and say, all right, well, let's blitz these dudes, let's blitz these dudes, he's not going to be top 10 probably anywhere else. Probably not.
Man,
Huh?
Before the season started, what was our last season? What was our defense ranked?
Dead bottom.
The
No, was
Vikings,
it 31 or 32nd?
the high overall they were 31st.
Overall, what was it?
31st.
31st, and the Lions were
So
32nd.
this year, overall, we're ranked, what, 13th?
Around there.
Or 15.
Right. And then in certain categories, we're ranked like top 10, 9th, and stopping them in this category, this whatever.
Are you guys
I'm
happy with
telling
that?
you this right now.
Are you
And a
happy
lot of
with
people were saying we had a bunch of nobodies on this defense. Nobody really cared for the defensive line. We
That's
still
right.
don't got a defensive tackle, and we still look this dominant. We got
Hey,
rookies
so when you
all
gonna
over
come
the
out and
place.
party with me, dog?
Byron Murphy, we didn't know Byron
Hit
Murphy
me
was
up.
gonna be
I gave-
like
I
this.
gave
He's
him-
playing all right.
Bro, I'm in the hood right now, bro.
I got
Like this defense is the only reason why we are 500 right now.
You know what? To be honest with
exactly
you,
facts.
The only reason why.
That's what I'm saying. If we lose Brian Flores,
I'm literally on Cashew and Mac right now.
then we gonna be screwed. I don't
I
know.
don't want to. Yeah, he said we screwed.
But if we look at it like last year, I know
Yeah.
somebody pointed to the Vikings won 13 games, so KOC got to be a good coach. No, the Vikings led the lead last year in 3-0s. And how many games did the Vikings have to come back and beat a team? We were down 31 points to a damn interim head coach to
I ain't
end.
wanna talk.
Like at the end, if you look at the overall and throw the record out of it,
And he
KOC
even said in a recent interview
Okay,
that he didn't know what the
Can
hell
I
he
ask
was
you guys
doing.
a question from an outsider's perspective? Where was
Saturday.
your guys' run game last year?
Better than this year.
Better.
Whatever. Way better. Dalvin
But-
Cook.
He says Vikings.
I don't mean it to ask where was it this year. I mean it to where like
It was better
where was
last
it
year because they
It
had
wasn't-
Dalvin Cook.
You guys weren't getting 4.2, even 3.9 yards a carry. You guys were still bottom of the pack. Kirk Cousins played great last year.
But it was
Your
better
offensive,
than
your
this
receivers
year.
played great last year, obviously. But your running backs, Dalvin Cook, Madison, whoever the fuck was third, did
It was
not play
better.
great.
Dalvin Cook had a few plays where he will get a touchdown, like a 40-yard touchdown. It only happened a couple of times, but it was just the fact that actually happened. This year, there's no chance that any of our running backs, in my opinion, I don't think any of our running backs can break away for a score for a 50-yard touchdown run. Maybe Ty Chandler, I don't know, but we haven't seen it yet, right?
It's going to take a holding call
Dalvin
to
Cook,
not be called.
even with him losing a step, still had over 1,000+ yards.
You're not going to have
It
1,000 rushes
still
this
was a
year.
threat. And he can catch out of the backfield. Really, really good. He doesn't drop passes.
Podcast?
Okay. Oh, not those motherfucking bums.
Oh, yeah. They're
Definitely bums.
I don't know, dog.
Oh, you can talk to him.
Yo.
Go Lions, dog. Yeah.
But it was better. The run game it wasn't the best, but it was way better than this year, hands down. Like this year is trash. I gotta keep it 1,000 with that.
So, hey, Catch.
Yeah,
So, how do you feel about KOC if we miss the playoff this year?
it depends on the reason we missed the playoffs. If it's because he called a play like if it's like what he did against
The
Bears and no offense and no ingenuity, no making adjustments, no nothing like that, then I think he should be done after 2 years. But last year the Vikings ran the ball the least amount of times. They only ran the ball 404 times last year. The next closest team was the Titans at 487. They averaged 4.1 yards a carry at 1,600 yards. That's what the Vikings did last year.
What are we doing right now this year?
I'm checking that right now.
The average per.
We're not going to have 1,000-yard rusher this year.
Yeah, it's bad.
And how many yards Master even got? About 500 or 600 yards?
I don't even want to, bro. It's bad.
It's not a lot.
It's bad, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying. This shit go back to the offensive coordinator, man.
and draft and not taking the running back position serious. Like I just feel like a lot of us thought Madison was that guy, and he really wasn't.
I mean, he was the guy. I thought he was
a lot of people say, "Oh, he ran good when he did have starts." And I'm like,
as of right now, the Vikings again, by 264 times, the Vikings have ran the ball. The next closest team again is the Titans with 307. The Vikings have 1,100 yards rushing. The Titans have 1,307. The Texans actually only have 70 yards more rushing, but the Vikings are averaging 3.9 yards per carry. Their long is a 31 yards, and they have, I believe they only have a couple of touchdowns. They have 5 touchdowns.
Rushing and shit. 2 of them came from Dobbs.
Yes. So the next closest team to them, rushing, let's see, the Panthers have 5, and they're the worst team in the league, and the Packers only have 6. So, yeah, but the Packers run the ball more. So I think the Vikings have the worst yard per carry as well.
Hell yeah.
So they're not. No, it looks like the Titans, the Texans, are only averaging 3.7. So, yeah. But the worst running team in the league, if you look at that, just goes by carries. But the worst running team in the league looks like it's the Raiders.
Yeah,
The Raiders only have where'd they go? The Raiders only have 992 yards on 295 carries.
Gil say I'm not on. He say this about Brian Flores. I'm not on Brian Flores like everyone else. He can't develop a quarterback with Tua. First off, he only played with Tua for what, 1 year? How many years did he have Tua in Miami?
I think
I don't think Brian Flores was with. I don't even think he.
I don't really.
I don't think he had
Man.
to.
Yeah, he had.
What
Tua.
was his record with the Dolphins? Like, I'm trying to think of his record. Like,
see, I know 1 year he did good.
Really good.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if like
that's why you hire.
Like at the end of the day, like he gonna hire an offensive coordinator, but Brian Flores turned his defense around in 1 year.
1 year. Not, man, we knew what our defense looked like. Like y'all have to think about how our defense looked like.
Look what he's working with.
and he's working with Eric Kendricks left. Who else left that was a big name?
What on defense?
A lot of people, on defense. Who left that was a big name? But we got rookies, we got young players, and he just got this team looking great. You know what I'm saying? Daniil Hunter looks like the best defensive end in the whole NFL right now. You know what I mean? When it comes to numbers, he's top 2. You know what I mean? So you might not have the biggest name, but when it comes to production, when it comes to sacks and stopping the run and all that, who's better than him?
She said, how many running back actually had over 1,000 yards? At the end of the season, it's gonna be a lot of them. Shit.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey got over 1,000. Derrick Henry got 841. I'm looking at 828, 783, 780, 750, 780, 750. Like, what the like? It's gonna be a lot when the season over with.
I feel like in today's NFL, if you don't have 1,000 yards,
that's not even 100 yards a game averaging. That's like you only have to average like 78 yards.
Right. In today's NFL, has more gears towards offense. If you're the number one running back and you have a lot of carries, you should at least have 1,000. If you're that guy, you should at least have 1,000 yards rushing.
I think you should be.
In my opinion,
and today with 17 games, you should. If you don't have 1,300 yards, you're not.
Catch is saying 13. I'm saying
if you're not, if you're the bell cow carrier,
right,
you need to have at least 1,300 yards. Because look at the bell cows, McCaffrey, Henry, they're both going to have 1,300 yards.
We on the same page, bro.
Yeah.
If you're that top dude, you should have. That's why it's just like, dang, I can't believe our running game is this trash to the point where Joshua Dobbs. Like at one point we had how many when he rushed for that one touchdown against the Falcons? I think we only had like one rushing touchdown on the season, or was he the first rushing touchdown? I'm trying to remember what they said.
The first or second, I'm not sure.
Either the first or second. That's bad.
Yeah.
Like we was more than halfway through the season with no rushing touchdowns.
Sarah said Brian Flores wanted Justin Herbert, not Tua.
Oh, Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Herbert hasn't been good this year.
No, I'm just saying though. That's the quarterback he wanted.
Right, and they wanted to get.
They got to it
because I think there was a rushing touchdown. I'm not sure if it was Madison or if it was somebody else, but there was a rushing. I believe there was a rushing touchdown before Dobbs got his. I don't know if it was in the same game or not, but
that's why. And that's why I feel like the head coach needs to have more power because it's like if you got him being the head coach, let him draft his guy. So if he fails, it's on him. But if you're the GM and you drafting, like for instance, Mike Zimmer didn't want. I'm not trying to bring up Kirk Cousins. I promise you, I'm not. Mike Zimmer didn't want Kirk Cousins, so you get him.
Well, he wanted Teddy.
He wanted to keep Teddy, and it's just like for you to do that, it kind of made him feel like, man, it's going to set us back. You heard the rumors what Griffin was saying, and you heard the rumors coming out. The head coach needs to have more power to draft what he wants, because at the end of the day, he's the one coaching them.
Are you talking about Parcells? If you want me to do the cooking, I need to do the grocery shopping as well.
Right.
That was a Parcells quote when he was with the Jets. It's like, you want me to do the cooking, I got to do the grocery shopping too.
Right. But it's true, though. Like, how you going to have the head coach? He's with the players all the time. He's coaching them up. And you draft somebody that he doesn't want to coach. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't understand.
Well, that's what happened with Spielman and Zimmer is that Spielman would
have to work together.
Right. Spielman would draft players that Zimmer didn't want. Like the quarterback from Texas A&M that we had, Kellen Mond. Zimmer didn't want him, but Spielman drafted him anyway.
He'd draft anybody.
Yeah, you have to work with each other.
Right.
So I think Kwesi and KOC have that. But Brian Flo, I'm sure some of these defensive picks they got this year was Flores. Right. I'm sure Flores. Flores might have been the guy saying on the table that I don't care how short that the pace is. I want pace on this team. And look what he's done with pace.
Right.
So I mean, look
what he got. Like you said, Catch. I like what you just said because last season Donatello defense, he tried to make the system fit the players instead of having the did I say that right? The system fitting the players.
You try to make the players fit your system as opposed to the coach adapting to the players. Yeah.
Right. And that's you can't do it. You have to match the skill set of what you got on this field. So
yeah.
And that's what Brian Flores did, and that's why we're successful on the defensive side of the ball. I'm to the point, has it ever happened in NFL history where they pay the defensive coordinator almost as much as the head coach? Did that ever happen? Because I'm thinking, man, to keep Brian Flores, we have to kind of pay him.
That though, man. Coordinators won't be head coaches sometimes.
Yeah, that too.
You know,
you're right. You're right.
He looking at KOC offense.
There might have been a coordinator making as much as a head coach, but that wasn't because the team he might have been a head coach of a team the year before. That team's paying the head coach salary plus what he gets as a coordinator from the other team.
Right.
I don't know if the same team, but because you kind of undermine the head coach by playing the coordinator is almost as much as them.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's hard to say with Flores. Like there might be a head coaching job that's open, but does he want him? Like does he want the Carolina job? How bad
you want that Chargers job?
You know, the Chargers might be the best. The Chargers might be the best team because they have the best quarterback.
Right.
And they got an okay defense. They just need better play.
See what we just said. We talked about the quarterback. I mean, he might not be the top dog.
Somebody just said he wanted Herbert anyway.
Right. So it's like,
then
I don't know, man.
If the Chargers make the playoffs or you come close, you see the Chargers have had more injuries than Minnesota has. So again,
playoffs.
But again, the owners of the Chargers who are known not to be good owners,
right.
May keep them because hey, look at the injuries we had. If I didn't have these injuries,
let me ask y'all this though. Like people say KOC is this and that, but I see Jared Hall is the number 3 quarterback on the depth chart. Right now.
He is?
Yeah, he's number 3
behind Nick Mo. Oh,
I think if Dobbs gets hurt, I think we see Hall.
But Hall is behind Nick Mullen.
I don't know if Mullins comes on the field if Dobbs gets hurt.
So
I could be wrong.
I don't know why Hall ain't the number 2 quarterback on the depth chart. But my whole thing is this though, Catch. All I'm saying is this though. KOC look like he not developing Hall. If you know you had the quarterback since the whole training camp, and you just brought in a quarterback from another team, why Hall isn't playing by now? Why he number 3 on the depth chart? If you thought the quarterback,
after them coming out of the bye week, I wanted them to start Hall. I wanted Hall to be the quarterback the rest of the way. But they're trying to make the playoffs, so they're going to put Dobbs in. But to be honest with you, I don't think KOC knows how to use Dobbs because Dobbs is not a drop back in the pocket passer. He's not accurate enough and his arm is not strong enough. He is a move around and make shit happen type of quarterback, how he was against the Falcons, how he was against the Saints.
Why did he change that?
So I don't
know why he went from how he was so successful against the Falcons, didn't even know the play calls, didn't know the names or the back of the jersey, didn't know nothing. He looked great. He looked great against the Saints, at least in the first half. How you go from that to looking like what he was looking like?
He scored 10 points against Bears. 10 points.
Like why did he try to change him up so much to make him like Kirk?
I don't know.
What happened?
See, that's my whole thing. Then y'all talking about Brian Flores is in a good situation here in Minnesota. How? The offense is horrible.
And the defense, we didn't know what the defense was going to be. The only player that was really, really good on this defense last year that we always knew was good, is just the injury history, was Danielle Hunter.
Yeah.
Everybody else was who?
No, the secondary, I mean, with the safeties were good. That was
Smith.
about it.
Yeah.
Metella was good.
Metella, Spinham, and Smith, they were all good. But
right.
As far as that on the rest of the defense, the corners were awful.
The D line,
linebackers.
Pat Pete made a couple plays to save some games, but But other
Oh
than
my
that,
god, I
he
can't
was
believe you
awful.
mentioned him. I can't
No,
believe
but I'm saying,
checked.
but like he won the Buffalo game because of the interception. I mean, so, I'm saying stuff like that. He made
Okay,
plays.
okay, all right.
Yeah, but he was awful. The linebackers, Eric Kendricks looked old. You know, Hicks actually was the best linebacker last year, and he was the best linebacker this year until he got hurt.
Yo, I miss Hicks, man.
But
I ain't gonna lie. I
the
miss Hicks.
defensive line was horrible last year.
Horrible.
And it's the same goddamn players this year. So what does that tell you?
It's coaching.
It's coaching.
People try to sleep on coaching like it don't matter. You just have the greatest players and you'll win games. No, you still have to have coaching. You still have to have some coaching. Like I don't care what nobody says. Tom Brady wouldn't be as great as he is if it wasn't for Bill Belichick. I don't care what nobody says. People say, "Oh, Tom Brady won without him," but everybody knows Bill Belichick and that defense with Teddy Bruschi and all them. That defense. They won a lot of they won a couple of their Super Bowls by a field goal because of that defense. Wasn't because of their offense. Later on, when Tom really started becoming that guy like that, like the Tom Brady we all know, it was more offense. But early on, it was that defense, y'all.
Here's my biggest fear with KOC is that if he does get to the Super Bowl, he has a 28-3 lead. He's going to throw the ball just like the Falcons did.
Hold on, Sarah say, if we in playoff contention, why would you play hard? Why you play hard is because Hall is the only quarterback that's under contract for next year, and we don't know if he can play or not.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
It tells a lot about Hall if you not start. I agree with Sarah too, though. Like, I would want to see what he got.
But here's the thing, though.
No, she said don't play hard.
Don't play Hall. Oh, my bad.
Here's the thing, though. Could Hall's worst game as a starter? Could it be worse than what we saw from Dobbs?
Right.
I don't think so. So why not play Hall?
Start him.
Why not play Hall?
I hope you guys do start him. That'd be great.
I appreciate what Dobbs did. Don't get me wrong. Coming in and winning those 2 games and we needed him. I appreciate that. But as of right now, can we honestly say that Dobbs is better than Hall? He has more experience.
I don't know.
Yes, you can.
Is he really better than Hall?
Yes, you can.
We ain't going to know unless he stinks up the joint against the Raiders tomorrow. And if he does, this is my whole thing, y'all. If he throws 2 interceptions and fumbles the ball early or whatever in the first half, the second half, he better put Jaren Hall in the game. I do not want to see what I've seen against the Bears. I just don't want to see it. Now, I don't think it's going to happen because I think Joshua Dobbs is a real-life superhero. I keep saying that. I'm going to be optimistic until I'm proven wrong.
Superhero?
I'm joking with the superhero, but you know what I mean? I've been saying that since he came on the team against the Falcons. I'm hoping the best. I'm trying to make the playoffs. I'm trying to cheer him on, but he's proving me wrong right now against the Bears and the Broncos. But
my whole thing, what I'm saying is though, KOC is supposed to be a quarterback whisperer. Why Hall isn't ready to play in the NFL right now? He ain't no rookie no more. This rookie over with. Yeah. This week 15 or 13 or 14, whatever it is. Like, if Hall been here since day one, he should be ready to play in the NFL. We just had a bye week.
Here, I want to say this real quick. Frozen.
Better than Hall right now.
We don't know. We don't know because we haven't seen enough of Hall. Before Hall got hurt, he was playing good in that game. He was pretty much doing the same thing Dobbs was doing.
I don't know.
But he has
I don't know about that one.
You guys had like 2 series before Hall was hurt, though.
Yeah, but you know how the Minnesota Vikings did with them first series anyway. They do good.
I feel like Kevin O'Connell learned his lesson to try to.
He might can't say that.
I hope he learned his lesson. I think he had to.
He's proven that he doesn't. That's my issue.
So that's what I'm saying. So if we miss the playoff right now, I understand we lost Kirk, JJ been gone, but the team's still been in games, and we've been losing mainly because of play calling on offense. And why isn't Hall ready to play? If we drafted him, if it's the quarterback you wanted to draft, why isn't he ready to play right now?
Frozen Hall got taken out of the game because he had a concussion.
Yeah, he was injured.
Yeah, he got injured. Hall doesn't get injured. He plays that game.
But my whole thing go ahead. We about to say, Mike.
What I was gonna say, like what Sarah was saying, like I understand what Sarah like. We want to make the playoffs. So what Kevin O'Connell was thinking, he's thinking that Joshua Dobbs gives us the best chance to win. You know what I mean?
But-
Obviously, right? But my whole thing is,
But if he runs the offense like he did against Chicago,
it
then
doesn't matter,
Mullins,
right?
Then Mullins gives us the Vikings the best chance to
The
win.
best
because
chance.
He is the only pocket passer of the three quarterbacks.
And what did Zoe say? Zoe said, why isn't Jared Hall the second string quarterback?
Washing your hands.
Because
He
here's the
should be
thing.
second string.
Here's the thing.
Dual threat.
Here's the thing. Hall was
what?
the backup quarterback
I'm doing that.
when Cousins got hurt. Mullins was
You
third
doing it
string.
too?
Even before
Mullen
Mullins,
was hurt.
even before Mullins got hurt, he was third string.
I don't know about that one.
No, even before
Yeah, he
Mullins
was
got hurt.
second string. He was second string. Jared Hall.
Jaron Hall was second string before Mullins got hurt.
He's right, because when I was playing Madden, because I was mad at Kirk Cousins when we started the season 1-4, Jared Hall was second string on the chart,
Right.
bro.
No,
I ain't gonna lie, I was starting Jared Hall. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
but what I'm saying, I think Hall became the backup quarterback like week 5 or 6. Mullins got
Right.
hurt like around week 7 or 8. That's why Hall was the backup quarterback before Mullins got hurt.
He was.
I
He
don't know about
was.
that.
So why is Mullins the backup quarterback now? Is it because Hall still has lingering effects from the concussion? I don't know. But what I am saying is that Dobbs may be better than Hall. I personally don't know. That you
Yeah,
can
I
still
don't
you
know.
can say
Nope, I
Dobbs
ain't
is
gonna
better. I don't know. But if KOC is going to run the offense like he did against the Bears, then Mullins is the best chance for the Vikings to win because he's the best pocket passer of the three quarterbacks. That's my take on it. I don't know if Dobbs is better. I don't know if he's so much better than Hall. I don't know, because Hall was playing when he, on that drive that he got hurt on. He was playing well. Now, was that just because it was that one drive? I don't know. I would like to see more from Hall to find out if he really is the quarterback of the future, because Dobbs is not the quarterback
That's
of the
what we-
future.
Hey,
No.
Kesh, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
And why your name is Kesh 84? 84, is it because of Randy Moss?
Yes.
Thank you. I had to just say that because I'm just like that's the reason why I'm a Viking fan from PA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Randy
He's my
Moss,
second-
man.
He's my second favorite Viking of all time.
Who your
He's my
one?
first.
The
He's my
quarterback?
first.
Joey Browner.
Oh, I think gonna say Frank Tarkenton. Okay.
No,
My
I'm not
first-
that old, man. Jeez.
Oh damn, my bad.
You gotta keep in
My
mind,
first is
Joey
Randy.
Browner played like around
Hey, I
the mid
just want to
'80s,
clear.
and I was like, that was my teenage years. So
Oh no,
like,
I just gotta clear this up with you though, man. Like
Yeah.
my thing with Kirk is
Oh,
that
snap.
no, for real though. Like I don't like Kirk, but Kirk is he's an okay quarterback. But my thing is with Kirk, he was placed here to be the missing link for the Minnesota Vikings, and we gave him a lot of money. They say a lot of money become what they say, a lot of money with a lot of responsibilities. You got to drive the team over the hump, and that's my whole knock on Kirk Cousins is everything is never his fault, and we just gonna win games with him. And my point with that is, why not just move on from a quarterback? Draft your quarterback. Can we get the same result with Kirk year after year? I know it might be the coach fault, the defense, but at the end of the day,
Well,
just get a quarterback.
I never said keep Cousins. I already told you that.
No. I know, I'm saying people saying that. Then you say, but that's why I just had
No,
to tell you that though.
No,
But I'm also saying not everything was Cousins' fault either. Cousins is what he is. Cousins could win you Cousins could win, but the problem is the Vikings haven't given him what he needs to win. That's another issue, right? The Vikings know what Cousins is. Cousins could make any throw in the NFL that needs to be made, but he's not a. I would say he's more like a robot. He is not an ablate person. He's not going to do the behind the back throw like Mahomes. He's not going to do any of that. If the offensive line gives him protection, he will rip defenses apart. The problem is the Vikings really haven't done that. And this year, the offensive line started to play well. That's when Cousins started to play well. Now, I'm not saying we've never seen Cousins in like a championship game, so we don't know. But it's the playoff game that he lost against the Giants. I'm not going to put that at Cousins. I'm going to put that on the defense. He beat the Saints the last time they're in the playoffs. He won the game in overtime, so he did make a game-winning play. But the next week, the whole team got their ass kicked against San Fran. I don't care who you
Oh no, I'm not. No, see, no, I ain't gonna do that though. I ain't gonna put that on them though. We just got our ass kicked.
No, yeah. But there are people out there. But there are people out there who will say that. Well, I'm like you, though. I'm ready to move on.
Yeah.
But it's not all his fault. That's
as I've told you before.
Right.
I think because his dead cap space is so much, the Vikings are going to try to re-sign him to alleviate that cap hit, and hopefully, if they do, I'm not saying hopefully they re-sign him. I'm saying hopefully if they do re-sign him, that he actually takes the team-friendly deal because he's already gotten his bag. Draft a quarterback in the first round, so when Kirk Cousins' contract is up, you have a quarterback who's ready to go because they're not playing Jaren Hall, so obviously they see something that says Jaren Hall is not him. So that is the plan. But
I feel it. But my whole thing is though, like I'm like, if we miss the playoffs, I'm ready to move on for KOC because I don't think KOC would be able to know what to do with these quarterbacks coming out.
KOC doesn't make adjustments. That's my biggest issue with him.
He ain't doing nothing last year. That's why people in the comment section telling me, oh, KOC is a good coach. We won 13. Man, come on, man. Let's be for real. Were the Vikings that good last year to win 13 games?
T-Bass, if you look at quote unquote what JJ says, he prefers 8 to be his quarterback. I don't know if he's saying that to be a team guy or if he truly does like JJ. I don't think
JJ said what?
JJ said he wanted Dobbs to start. That's why Dobbs.
That's who he wanted to start.
But in the interview that I saw,
I didn't see that interview.
It sounds like he wants 8 to be his quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
if JJ wants 8 to be his quarterback, then the Vikings are going to re-sign him. But I don't know if that's true or not, or JJ's just being team guy.
What up, Too Evil?
We don't know.
And you want to know another reason why we have, just going back to the draft real quick, and I'll go right back to what you're saying. Another reason why we have to draft a rookie quarterback is because we got to pay a few players big contracts. You know what I'm saying? And name a couple. We got Darisaw we got to pay, right? We got to pay JJ, possibly D Hunt, maybe. I don't know. Some people want to pay him, some people want to get rid of him.
Well,
I'm on the side of I might keep him.
I got something deeper than that. You know why we need a young quarterback? Look at the division, man. Green Bay is getting that offense together.
Right.
They won the youngest offense in the NFL right now.
And what are the Bears about to do? They might draft their franchise quarterback too.
Again, though, going back to the Chiefs, they always talk about how good the Packers are. Well, look at the teams the Packers have played. They don't beat the Chiefs if the receiver for the Chiefs catches that ball.
No, they suck.
And they played the Bears. They played the Bears the week before. So I am not as high on the Packers as the national media is because we all know the national media loves to suck.
But they playing good though. You can't take that from them. Jordan Love, I think the last 3 games, Jordan Love got like eight touchdown passes and no interceptions.
Hey, catch 84. I'm taking any win against any team at this point. Like I don't care if it's what's the suckiest team in the NFL right now.
Carolina.
I would take if we could get Carolina for 5 straight weeks in a row. I'm taking it, bro. We just need some wins, or we ain't gonna make the playoffs. Like every game, especially against the Raiders, is like we need to win it, or we're gonna be sitting home.
So what would it say by KOC if he lose an interim head coach with a quarterback? I don't even know who the hell the quarterback even is. I don't know where he even came from. Is he a rookie or
coach? Pierce, right?
Pierce is their coach. And Aiden O'Connell is a rookie quarterback out of Purdue.
Okay. So if we lose to them, come on now,
But it's not going to be the defense. It's not. It
ain't never the defense
lose because of the offense.
Yeah,
Aiden O'Connell is the best quarterback on that team, by the way.
But still, though, you got Jimmy G over there.
Yeah, what happened to Jimmy G? Is he hurt?
They benched him.
Yep.
He got benched.
Oh, they just benched him for Aiden O'Connell?
And he's hurt and he got benched.
Is he related to Kevin O'Connell? Does anybody know that? He's not. Oh, I was about to say, don't show him no mercy, Kevin. Don't just because he might be your cousin or your young brother or whatever, your nephew or whatever. Don't show no love.
My whole thing is though with the whole Vikings little situation they got going on. If we miss the playoffs, man, I'm ready to turn the page for KOC again
Yo, Zoe, Zoe ain't playing.
If we miss a
Like
playoff,
But
Yeah.
Vikings history shows that the Vikings don't fire coaches right away.
But then we're gonna lose out on the bull. We're gonna lose out. It's gonna be like when my Bulls though. He made a video about Mike Zimmer, and so check out his channel if you haven't. He made a video. Explain it, bro. Explain it.
But look, in the Vikings history, they had Norm Van Vleuten for the first 5 years, and then they had Bud Grant forever, and then Les Steckel was the only coach they had for 1 year. He was so bad but then Bud Grant came back the year after that, and then they had Bernsey for another 5 to 6 years, and then they had Dennis Green for forever. And then Mike Tice was like the head coach for like 3 or 4 years. And then then it was Childress, and then Zimmer. Look how long the Vikings.
How long was Leslie Frazier here?
4 years, I think.
Oh,
so other than Les Steckel, Vikings head coaches pretty much get 4 years to.
Man, we bet. This is the thing. Like, we just want to win
under the Wills
bad,
longer.
Man. It's just, I just don't see it, man. He got to prove, like what Zoe was saying. He has to prove that he can call a freaking game plan for all the quarters, not just the first half, the whole game.
If he lets Dobbs play like he did against the Falcons,
right,
the Vikings win.
And even against the Saints, Saints in the first half was really good. We was up 27 to what, 3?
If he makes Dobbs play like he did against the Bears,
no, he don't go number 1.
They're not going to win.
Either. But Cash, the problem with that though is only reason I don't think he's gonna let Dobbs do Dobbs is because that's not his playbook. He want Dobbs to run his playbook.
But they have rollouts.
The Packers did trade up to get Love. He ain't far to them. They traded up to get him.
How many first round picks they had to give up?
Not that many.
Anybody know that?
I think he moved up like 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
They trade up to get Love.
Aaron Rodgers fell to them.
Yeah, they moved up to get him too bad.
Somebody fall like that to the Vikings.
You gotta move up. You gotta move up for your quarterback, man. That's how we is in the NFL, man. And the Vikings knew how to draft. We won't be worried about. See, my whole thing with the
Love was the 26th pick in the pick. Packers moved up in the draft again. I'm sending a number 30 pick and a 4th round pick to the Dolphins.
Yeah, they moved up. T-Babs, you mean? Packers did. I stand correct. The Packers moved up.
Yeah.
What was you about to say though, Zo? You said
I was about to say. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was about to say this. The Viking fan base, man, is so brainwashed and crazy that we see San Fran trade the whole farm for Trey Lance, and they traded Trey Lance. They ain't miss a damn beat. They ain't miss a beat. They gave up all type of draft picks.
It's about scouting.
Their roster is better than Minnesota's.
Yeah,
but they also
built that roster by.
But they also proved that, like, people are talking about Brock Purdy for MVP. Why? The MVP of that team is Deebo Samuel.
Deebo Samuel.
Look what they were without him.
They beat them because they didn't have Deebo.
Right. And look at them now. They're like, oh, the San Francisco's are Super Bowl champions again. Why? Because they got Deebo back.
Yo, he's a beast. I got to give him credit.
Yeah, but the whole thing is it though, Kesh. You have to draft players.
The Vikings have not been good.
Players.
I understand that. Spielman's last couple of drafts were not very good, and Kwesi's first draft was awful.
No, but listen though, you know why Kwesi first draft was awful for real? Because Ed Donatel probably had his hand on them defensive players. For real,
right. Makes you wonder, did they take
development? That's why I keep saying coaching is so important. You can draft any player in the first round. If you don't develop them, it doesn't matter.
And the words of our man T-Bass was Donatel, the reason why we draft Lewis ain't seen him.
And they said Hamilton is the best safety in the NFL. I've been reading.
The Vikings should have taken the safety out of Notre Dame. The guy plays.
What was the best pick that Kwesi picked so far since he's been in GM?
It's a lot in this draft.
Addison.
Besides Addison, let's take Addison out. What up? Besides Addison, who else?
Shit, Ed Ingram been playing better.
Come on. No,
Ed Ingram been playing better though.
I understand, but I'm thinking more the lines of like, what about Mekhi Blackman?
Yeah, Blackman, Ward. They
Jay
been
Ward.
playing okay.
Jay Ward, yeah, I like Jay Ward. I like Jay Ward. I think
Nobody from his first
Ivan
draft.
Pace. Well, he didn't really. That was an undrafted free agent.
And I guarantee you that was a B-Flow pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an undrafted. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, yeah, Ed Ingram, he did step his game up. But what's the common denominator? Dalton Reisner. When we finally got him playing, the offensive line looked better. It's been struggling the last couple of weeks. But Dalton Reisner, that all the Viking fans were saying it. About time they got him. But
the Broncos kicked their ass.
Oh yeah, the Broncos destroyed us. The Bears, I just don't understand how I know we're going back to that, but how did we lose to the Bears, though? Like 12 to 10. 12 to 10, y'all.
The play call, offensive play call.
Yeah, the play call was horrible, man. Like, at the end of the day, man.
We lost 12 to 10 to the stinking Bears at home, y'all. Not away, at home. Like, what the freak, bro?
Like, Minnesota, man. Go get my boy. Go get Yogi boy, man. Jada Daniels, man, from LSU, man. Make everybody feel better, man. Because if we don't draft him at the NFL draft this year, I'm going crazy at the draft.
What I'm saying, though, there's a 50-50 chance if he's going to be good or not.
Huh?
I agree with Zoe.
There's a 50-50 chance he's going to be good or not. I'm not saying
I don't care about it, but
I'm not saying don't draft him. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, that's why I'm trying to say the fear that people have is it's a 50-50 proposition that you don't know what quarterback's going to be, which one's.
But eventually, like I said, K84 Zoe, like eventually you're going to have to, even if we don't trade up, even though I want to trade up in the first round, but even if we don't trade up, we have to take a chance on a quarterback in the first round once. We have to a couple of times. Like
I think
we're so fear because of Christian Ponder. I think it's the Christian Ponder fear. That's what I'm thinking it is. Like everybody, like Christian Ponder was such a bad pick.
But Ponder
was 11th overall.
He was 12th. And J.J. Watt was the pick before him.
You say who was?
J.J. Watt was picked right before Christian Ponder. Christian Ponder wasn't supposed to play his rookie year. Donovan McNabb was so bad. He had to play. So could a Christian Ponder have been a better quarterback than what he was? We don't know because he had to play before he was ready.
I ain't like him come out of Florida State.
He had Adrian Peterson. That was the only thing that saved him.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, see, Sarah's like, but you can't say take Addison out like he did.
You talking about
Addison was Quasey's pick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can't really say. I'm thinking of defense because I keep going back to defense because how bad our defense was. But yeah, you're right, Jordan. But that was an easy pick. Like, if you didn't draft Jordan Addison right there, you would have drafted him.
Both the guys that are running this team right now were the Vikings' second pick for that position. Ryan Poles was the Vikings' first pick for the GM. Harbaugh was their first pick for the head coach.
Ooh.
So they are pretty much running their second options out there.
Right.
Davey, what's going on? Yeah, but at the end of the day, man.
What up, Davey?
At the end of the day, Catch, I know quarterbacks is hit and miss. It could be a bust, but at the end of the day, you got to draft you a quarterback in the first round, man. You have to.
It's just like some people say draft a quarterback every year until you get one, whether it's the first round, second round, or third round. Because third round quarterbacks, anywhere in the first 3 rounds, a quarterback can work out for you. Very rarely is it a 5th round. Like people bring up Tom Brady, 5th round.
That's rare.
Other than Cousins, there's been no other quarterback picked in the 5th round who's succeeded, who's had a long career. Those are the only 2. So I'm not going to say a 5th round. You have more success with first, second, and third round quarterbacks. Right. So I say take a quarterback every year until you get it right. Because for every Patrick Mahomes, there's 2 Jamarcus Russells. So
there might be 5.
There's actually less success. There's actually quarterbacks bust more than they boom, and that's an issue that a lot of people have.
But the one thing about it, the higher the pick, most of the time there's a higher percentage that quarterback is going to be a franchise quarterback. So if you draft in the 3rd round, it's a less of a chance that he's going to work out than if you draft him in the first round. I'm not
that's,
sure what the
well that's first round quarterbacks usually have the word that gets people fired. Potential.
right.
That word gets a lot of coaches fired. Potential. So everybody's saying Zach Wilson has the ability to be a first round, has the physical ability to be a great quarterback. But mentally, he's not.
I ain't
there.
gonna lie to you, Cash. That was a dumb pick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mac Jones, same way. Mac Jones, great in college, has everything you need. He just does. It's
the big
and then
risk.
you have people like Brad Johnson who never started a college game, but look, he's won 2 Super Bowls. So
Yeah, but them were back in the day though when they had defenses.
they got defenses now.
No, you can't play defense like they did back then.
Oh yeah.
You get your ass.
Well, no, you
suspended for the
can't
whole
hit like
year.
you used. You can't hit like you used to. The NFL has changed the rules to where it's so
Yeah.
in favor of the offense. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can still play defense. But
you know,
They
back
trying to
then,
take away the
defense back then was made off of imitation. You know, they scared people.
watch, like I said, watch Joey Browner highlights, and he'd probably get fined or penalized for every one of those hits. And the NFL used to market those hits in their highlight reel for the NFL, but now they don't do it anymore.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, see, here's another thing though. Sarah was right though.
Well,
The reason the 49ers are still good is because Purdy's on his rookie contract, and not only is he on a rookie contract, he was the last pick in the draft, so it's actually the possible lowest rookie contract for a draft pick you can have. So when he comes up to get paid,
they'll be okay. They're gonna pay him. They'll be all right. I tell you what, when his contract up, they're gonna have some replacements for people already on the team.
They know how to scout. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know how to draft and develop players.
but see, Davey, that's the problem. He treated Dobbs like cousins in the game against the Bears.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, do
Right.
I trust
Davey
KOC
Taylor.
with a Jaden Daniels? Hell no. KOC got to show me something, man. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't seen nothing yet out of KOC. I don't care about them 13 games we won last year. The whole NFL were calling the Minnesota Vikings frauds last year.
And they didn't believe that's a fact. They did not believe that we could beat the dang on Giants at home, y'all. I understand the defense was trash.
Then
but
what happened this year?
nobody believes in us.
I'm just saying the offense struggling.
To be honest, it's a Minnesota thing. No one ever thinks.
I want to break that. I want to break that. I'm tired of that.
They gotta win.
It'll never be broken. Doesn't matter what team it is.
Until we
I
win
think
a
it
Super
will be
Bowl.
broken though. If they win the Super Bowl.
Well, listen, you guys live in different. You guys are fans of other teams who understand. The baseball team, the football team, the hockey team, and the basketball team. If Minnesota, nobody like the Timberwolves are one of the best teams in the league right now, record wise. No one thinks they're going to do anything. Everybody's picking against them.
Shit, you looking at
They got some dogs on that team.
told Mike that
They got some dogs on that team.
It's a
I told you that
Minnesota
last
thing.
week, Mike. What I tell you?
Anthony Edwards.
Was ain't shit.
I'm just saying that it's just a Minnesota thing. No one ever thinks any Minnesota
regular
team's ever going to
season,
do
early
anything.
season.
Yo, you know who I missed though? That the Timberwolves had, man, and I'm mad that they didn't
KG?
win with them. KG, I miss KG,
Yeah.
man. I miss Kevin Garnett, man. He's one of my favorite players of all time. Man. I miss him.
Our viewers are going to go down when we start talking about basketball.
Yeah. So catch. So
Yeah.
you cover all the Minnesota sports?
I cheer for all Minnesota sports team except for the basketball team.
Why not the basketball team?
Because Minnesota didn't have a team when I was growing up, and neither did Florida, the state I'm from.
Oh, okay.
The closest team to me was the Hawks. They had Dominique Wilkins at the time. They were playing on TBS all the time. So I'm a Hawks fan, which is not even any better than being a T-Wolves fan. But yeah, and then the Vikings, like I said, I've never been to Minnesota, but the Vikings were on TV when I was a kid, and I saw their
me
helmet.
too.
So I just adopted the other Minnesota sports teams as my teams. But
look though, Cash and Mike, like how did that be making y'all feel though for real when you sit back and look at the NFL team like the Eagles? The Eagles drafted Carson Wentz. He wasn't shit. They
Howie Roseman is probably one of the best, if not the best team in the NFL.
But look to what I'm saying is we seeing team get their franchise quarterback, and the Vikings had yet to get their franchise quarterback, man.
Since
We see the
Culpepper.
Chiefs.
So the Vikings have only had one franchise quarterback in the history of their franchise. And they traded him away. Luckily, they traded back for him, but they traded him away.
But that's
Tarkenton
like,
is the only true franchise quarterback the Vikings have ever had. Culpepper could have been, but he got hurt.
but you
Yeah,
know
I
what's
heard
crazy?
that.
I wanted Minnesota to draft Jalen Hurts when he fell out the first round.
I was. How do you think I feel, bro?
Too short.
I'm surrounded by Eagle fans.
The thing
bro.
about Jalen Hurts was he was too short.
Man, that's
Can't.
bullshit.
Jalen Hurts,
Hey,
No,
man.
I feel you though, but I wanted Minnesota to trade up and get him in the second round, man. He was right there for us to get in the second round.
I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. It sucks. KOC has 2 weeks to prepare. It's cool.
She
I don't know,
I
man.
forgot.
I hope you're
Fran
right, bro.
was terrible for a long. San Fran been good, Sarah, for a long time.
Okay, I get what you. So T-Bass, so you're willing to give up a third or a fourth or a fifth to move up a spot or whatever.
I think T-Bass is afraid of what I said earlier when I first came on, is that if you give away future first-round picks for like the next 2 or 3 years, it's
Right.
even a second or third rounder for the next couple of years, and that quarterback does not work, that sets you back. I know Zoe said Cousins to set us back 5 years. That can set you back even farther than that by giving away all those draft picks. So I get it, but if you had a crystal ball and you knew that the quarterback was going to practice Mahomes, I wouldn't care if you give up the next 10 first-round picks to get Mahomes. But you don't know that, and that's the issue. And I understand the fear, because you got to keep in mind, us as Vikings fans, we're not used to winning everything, but we're also not used to being ass either.
Yeah, I feel you though. But at the end of the day,
So-
man, like to me, I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, that shit getting old, man. I'm tired of seeing the Vikings just win 8 and 10 games, then losing the playoff every year. Soon the playoff come, everybody say, "Hey, I bet y'all losing the playoffs." My phone ring all day. We make the playoffs. At the end of the day, man, I want us to get to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, man.
It's definitely recency bias, Sarah. Even with Philadelphia was they were good when they had
Yup, Carson Wentz.
Reed, but after Reed left, they were trash.
Who?
So the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, San Francisco was bad for a while, but then they got John Lynch as their GM, and that's when things turned around.
When's the last?
You talking about you mean San Fran, right?
Yeah, Sarah said San Fran wasn't good.
Oh no, you
For a
had
while.
said the Eagles though.
The Eagles.
Yeah, but you brought up the Eagles, Mike. You brought up the Eagles about how good the Eagles are always good,
Yeah.
but they weren't. The Eagles were not good.
For how many years weren't they good though? Because I can't remember when they weren't that good.
A
When
lot.
was this?
Recent 10 years? When?
The Eagles are not. Eagles are like a Super Bowl team now. The Eagles have not been
When
terrible.
they had
They haven't been
McNabb.
great.
When they had
No,
McNabb with Andy Reid.
In between McNabb and Rentz, they wouldn't be considered a Super Bowl contender. In between.
Oh yeah,
McNabb
not Super Bowl contenders, no.
Yeah.
When's the last time the Vikings were like the number 1 seed? How
In the
far
playoffs?
back are we going?
The last time the Vikings were the number 1 seed in the playoffs?
Number 1
98.
seed. Yeah.
98.
See, we got to do something, y'all. We desperate at this point. We desperate. I'm desperate, man. I can't.
But shit, they
I
did
can't keep
good.
losing
They
like
did
this.
good with Harbaugh though. Harbaugh got their ass to the Super Bowl.
That's a strong possibility, too, Evil. If the Vikings played like they did against the Bears, that's a strong possibility.
I can't believe it's been that long. We have like. When's the last time we went to the Super Bowl?
1977.
Man,
Oh
some
my
old shit. I ain't never seen him go Super Bowl.
I wasn't even 2 because I was born in 75, but my birthday's not until August, so I wasn't even 2 the last time they went. And
Wow.
they have been to 6 NFC Championships games since the last Super Bowl. They've lost every one.
Why did I fall in love with this team that just goes through this stuff, man? Randy Moss is your fault, man. Randy Moss, I'm calling you out now.
You ain't lying. Like, damn.
Now, like, I can't fall out of love. I love this team, man, so much. I just want to win so bad, man.
Yeah, they 87. Darren Nelson dropped a pass that would have in the end zone. And then 89, they lost to the 49ers. And then 98, we all know what happened in 98. And then 2000, we all know what happened in 2000. And then 2009, we know what happened. And then 2017.
That was the year I was about to say. See, that was the year I thought they had a chance.
That was their best chance.
Had a chance.
That was their best chance since Moss.
Right. With Sidney Rice, Brett Favre. Wasn't the William Wall playing William Wall? Pat, Kevin,
but the Vikings
Eric
Hendricks. The Vikings
Chad Greenway, Ben Lieber.
They had 7 turnovers in that game.
Most of it is because of AP and his fumbling behind that game. I don't know what was going on.
AP had 4 fumbles. 2 of them on
bad.
the goal line.
It didn't make no sense to me.
And here's the thing: they were so much better than the Saints that it took a phantom pass interference call against Ben Lieber for the Saints to even get into field goal range. Because if you look back, because they showed the replay of the pass interference, there was nobody in the screen. So how can you call pass interference when there's nobody in the screen?
Because they wanted the Saints to win. But let me say this real quick. I love AP. I got his jersey right there, autographed. One of my favorite players of all time. So I'm not disrespecting his greatness because he is one of the greatest running backs of all time. But what was going on that game? It seemed like he would break 5 tackles and then he'll get hit, the lightest, softest tackle, and he'll fumble. I didn't understand what was happening.
Shit, I can tell you what was happening. They putting that pad on his ass.
No, but he will break 5 tackles though, bro. Before he will go down, he will break like 3-4 tackles, and then he'll get hit. He'll fumble. Like how you break the first 3 tackles, and then you get hit, then you fumbling 4 times though. 4 times. I don't know how many times we lost the ball though. Like
2 on the goal line. Oh, we lost every one of them.
Oh, it was a turnover every. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they had 7 turnovers in that game, and it still took the Saints to beat them in overtime.
And Brett Favre threw that dang on interception, man. All we needed was a field goal, right? Was it to tie the game or was it to win the game? I'm not sure. I forgot.
No, if Brett Favre completes that pass to Sidney Rice, they bring in Ryan Longwell to kick a field goal to win the game.
Oh,
that interception kept the game tied.
Yo, let me say this real quick. This is the thing about it. Like Ryan Longwell, like I'm just thinking about the best field goal kickers in Minnesota Viking history. I don't know the complete history, but comparing to what we have now, no disrespect to Greg Joseph, it ain't no dang on comparison.
Well, keep in mind, Greg Joseph misses more extra points.
Extra point. Yeah, that's what it is. Extra
when Ryan Longwell kicked extra points, it was at the 3-yard line.
Oh yeah. That's true. That is true.
We don't know how the old kickers would have done with the extra point is now because the percentage of making it from the 3-yard line was pretty much automatic. And they're like, oh, we don't want people walking away from the game to get a drink for an extra point. Well, fuck you. You've caused nothing but destruction to the NFL since you moved it back. Because why? They're kickers.
Oh man.
There's been more extra points missed since they made that rule. It's cost teams.
It cost us.
Yes.
It cost us.
So yeah, you can go screw you. You have fucking too many commercials fucking anyway. It's asinine that you fucking go to commercial when the team scores, come back, do the kickoff, go fucking commercial break again, and then fucking come back. And then so you do too many commercials anyway. So, who cares?
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Bernard Berrien on the team too?
Yeah.
With Sidney Rice? Or was that another year? With Brett Favre?
No, I believe
he played with Brett Favre.
I believe 98 was Percy Harvin.
Percy Harvin. Oh, my God.
It was Percy Harvin's rookie year.
I love Percy. If it wasn't for the migraines, what was it, like a migraine problem he had?
They also did this too after a timeout. Brad Childress had 12 players in the offensive.
KOC are children. They the same people, man. I ain't lying. They the same people, man.
We got 5 games left, though.
That's why I say, man. That's why I'm saying, man.
I hope he ain't.
The Vikings' history is rough, man.
I know, man. It's heartbreaking, but like they have so many all-time great players, and it's just like, how? Like, how did we not win at least one Super Bowl? Like,
we have one. We do have an NFL championship, but we don't have a Super Bowl.
Yes, we have NFL champion, but we got to get a Super Bowl. Like, there's so many all-time greats throughout Minnesota Viking history, and it's just like,
Man, get Jaden
wow,
Daniels,
bro.
man. Quit playing. Viking draft Jaden Daniels, man.
They're
Keep
not
that
gonna,
boy.
And we're
but
not
right
trading
now,
Justin Jefferson.
they're not trading all those picks to get him. Daniels is going to be gone. He's probably going to be the first pick now.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Top three, catch 84. Top three quarterbacks coming out 2024.
It's a lot rougher now because injuries and the way players played this year. I think Washington's undefeated, so it's gonna be hard not to look at Penix as the top three quarterback in the draft. It's going to be Jaden Daniels. It's probably going to be Penix. For some reason, NFL scouts still like Drake May.
I think it'll be
for
Drake
real?
May.
I thought that was Bo
Williams,
Nix. I thought they didn't like Bo Nix.
No, I said they like Drake May.
Oh, they like Drake May. Okay.
Now, here's the thing about Bo Nix is Bo Nix was not very good when he played for Auburn. And he still, even though it's the Oregon offense, from what I understand from people who recruit and know the stuff about quarterbacks, they really didn't see a difference between Bo Nix at Auburn and Bo Nix at Oregon.
But Bo Nix left Auburn because his OC left, right?
No, Bo Nix left because he wasn't the starter anymore.
Oh,
I get you, Sarah.
I thought the OC left. He went with the OC. Yeah, but I think it'll be Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and Drake May, the top three quarterbacks taken first.
Say it again, Zoe. What'd you say? Who?
Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and Caleb Williams, the top three quarterbacks. I think gonna be off the board.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Everybody, yes, we had Sheen. I think everybody knows what Sheen. Yeah, Sheen.
I just really hope. I'm just gonna all the Viking fans that's in the chat room, just enjoy the last 5 games. We're gonna see what happens. Get y'all popcorn ready. It's gonna be a fun 5. Hopefully,
I think
interesting. I'm not gonna say fun. I'm gonna say interesting month and a week left of football. We shall see what happens for us.
This Sunday is going to decide where the season goes, because if KOC learned something over the bye week and said we got to use Dobbs more like what Dobbs is to play, then the Viking, I think they'll be okay.
Will look good.
If they try to make Dobbs Cousins, they're not going to be.
But you know what's crazy? It's like, how do we know this? It's like, we're not in the locker room and all that, and we just looking at the game. We're like, why are they doing it? It's like Kevin O'Connell is an intelligent person. I know he sees that what he was doing doesn't work. It started with the Broncos, so it can't, and then it looked even worse with the Bears. So he has to see that whatever he's doing, it's 100% wrong.
Here's the thing. Zoe and I are telling you, Mike. We haven't seen it from KOC. We haven't seen him adjust.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We haven't seen him learn from his mistakes.
Yeah, he needs to.
We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him self-evaluate and make adjustments. That's what Zoe and I are saying.
But then again, I still keep going back to this. Like, you lost. Jaron Hall was the second string quarterback. You lost him. Joshua Dobbs came in against the Falcons. How did you have that game plan so well then? You had to adjust from Kirk to Jaron Hall.
It was
so.
Jaron Hall is athletic. He's more athletic than Cousins, but Hall is more of a pocket passer than what Dobbs is.
Than Joshua Dobbs. Okay,
yeah,
I get you.
Hall is more accurate than Dobbs is, but he didn't have a game plan for Dobbs in the Falcons game. Dobbs was playing backyard football.
It looked
in the Falcons game.
It looked good. I mean,
like, hey, my first read ain't there. I'm taking off. They tried to make him do a progression quarterback in the pocket against the Bears. Well, the Bears are not very good. The defense is okay, but if you have Cousins in that game, the game plan you have worked perfectly. They probably win that touchdown. They probably win that game by 2 touchdowns. With the way the defense, played, they win that game by at least 2 touchdowns with Cousins at quarterback. But there's no reason why I know because you do it with Cousins. You have rollouts.
He's smart enough to call his own plays. Facts. For real.
Dobbs is definitely the smartest person in that room.
Like Dobb probably looking at KOC like, you want me to do what?
You want me to be a pocket passer? I know myself. You
want me to scan the field? Like what? Like no. Like,
oh come on, Sarah. You know you have a crush on Bo Nix. What are you talking about?
Are you Bo Nix your favorite? That's your favorite quarterback, Sarah?
No. She's like no. She makes fun of Bo Nix.
Hey Sarah,
he looks older than I do.
That's so funny that she says that. I was watching his highlights. I said, "Yo, this boy look a little bit older than what he is." I'm like,
he looks like if Bo Nix had a beard, he'd look like me.
Oh my god,
with all the gray hair and everything. Yeah,
Sarah got a point, but we're gonna see what happens, y'all.
But if I shaved, I'd look like a lot younger than what I do with the beard. But my wife likes the beard, so the beard's staying.
Greater God keep the beard.
Yeah. So no, it's a great conversation. I mean, you going to be on the cast tomorrow, Mike? Are you doing one? Yogi's
I'm
doing.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But this was a very interesting, good conversation. We had a Lion fan on.
We agree on most of the stuff that we talked about.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that we disagree on, but we agree on most of it.
And that's all good because I always like the conversation like this because we can always disagree on stuff. It's just like my whole thing is that's what makes us fans. We're not all the same people. That's what makes it fun. Everybody got their own perspective on how the team should be built and like we shouldn't trade up in the draft. We should, and you know what I mean? That's what makes it fun. So I love it.
See, to me, because they say, "Oh, surefire can't miss." Well, those guys miss.
Not guaranteed. Not a guarantee.
To me, if the Vikings truly believe that this guy is going to be the quarterback for the next 15 years and he's going to be a Patrick Mahomes, then
I wish
shoot your shot. I want you to shoot your shot. I'm not going to kill you. Hey, you went for it. It's been a while since the Vikings have went for it. I'm not going to kill you because the Vikings have shown. And here's another thing, Vikings fans, you have to understand. The Vikings have shown that they are not a franchise. They've only lost in the modern NFL, which is the Super Bowl era, I guess you could say, that they're the only team not to have 3 losing seasons in a row. They've only had 3 losing seasons in a row in their history, and that was their first 3 seasons. So the Vikings in history has shown that even when they have a bad team, they still win. So they're not going to be caught in this quote-unquote purgatory that teams like the Browns, the Bills are in, and all that. They're not the Jets. They're not going to be in that type of purgatory.
Even though it could benefit us.
The Vikings, what the Vikings have never had is that guy under center since Culpepper.
I know that sucks. Doesn't that suck though? That just sucks. Man.
In my opinion, the Vikings don't. Unfortunately, the Vikings don't have the draft capital to do it this year because they don't have a third. They only have like 5 picks, and the next year they only have like 5 picks again. So they don't have the capital to do it. But if you're at pick 18 and you think that, let's say Drake is there. I'm not saying Drake is my pick. I'm just saying, let's say the Vikings think Drake is the guy. If you're there at 15 and Drake is still there at 9, I give up a first round pick this year, first round pick next year, and maybe a second next year or something like that, whatever in that area. I don't mind losing a couple years of draft picks if you think that he's the guy. He may work out, he may not work out, but at least you tried. And like I said, the Vikings will find somebody. They'll end up signing a free agent like they always do if the draft pick doesn't work. So
that's why I'm so excited about about the draft, especially this season. But that's why I'm so excited about the later rounds too. The later rounds, I get excited about because those are the rounds where you can pick. Like it's like we'll
get T-Bass in here.
It just builds the rest of the team out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my thing is though, Catch, at the end of the day, if the Vikings ain't shit next year, Quasi and KOC gonna be fired anyway. So trade them draft picks this year. Y'all
I
won't
think.
be.
Well, I think here's the thing though, because
Shit.
here's the thing though. The issue was the owner of the team saying competitive rebuild. If the owner of the team would just say rebuild, then Quasi should be fine. The problem is when you have the owner saying competitive rebuild, that means you want to stay competitive and rebuild. It's
At the
really
same
hard.
time.
It's really hard to do that in the NFL because what's the one thing you need is you need a quarterback who is almost great, above average, good on a
Right.
rookie style contract.
Right.
Hey, Cat. Where did KOC come from? The rounds, right?
Yeah, and before that, Washington.
What was the round sling? Little lingo. F them draft picks.
Yeah.
F them draft picks. Go get your
They got a
quarterback.
Super Bowl. They got a Super Bowl.
Hey guys, I got a quick question to ask you guys. But all three of you guys, but especially for you younger guys. I heard you saying I'm getting sick of them just going to the playoffs, but we need a Super Bowl. Okay, I'm also a Chicago Cubs fan. I don't know if you knew the history of the
100
Cubs.
years. 100 years,
They
right?
went over 100 years, and they finally got a GM in there that said, "Listen, fans,
Maybe
we're
they should
gonna
have let
get
that damn
really
goat in.
bad. We're going to get really bad to get really good." And
Yes.
5 years later, they won the World Series. If we brought a GM in and he came in and said, "Listen, we're going to get really bad to get really good," and they traded JJ and they traded Hunter and that, would you guys be good with that if 6 years later they won a Super Bowl with all the draft picks they got?
Hunter, yes,
question.
I wouldn't mind trading Hunter.
You can't trade Hunter. How you gonna trade Hunter?
You can't trade him now.
If they re-sign him and then
Oh, yeah.
I was just using that
really
for
hard for me to make that decision on JJ because
He don't want to leave.
here's the thing about Vikings fans. We've been spoiled with wide receivers. Great wide receivers do not grow on trees. The Vikings have been lucky with the receivers they've had in their history. Jordan Addison has proven that he cannot be a number one. So it's hard to find a number one wide receiver. That would be something I would have to think hard about. If I knew it was a surefire thing, like if we knew it was like a Mahomes, then yes. Probably you don't know. I would have to seriously think: is it JJ in 1 first-round draft pick? Is it JJ in 3 first-round draft picks? Because if it's
I'm
JJ,
talking like 3 draft picks.
if it's JJ and 3 first-round picks, no,
Yeah.
no.
See, I think as Viking fans, we've been caught in this twilight zone, never being bad, but never being good enough to win the Super Bowl, and we're so content with that, and we're scared to have a couple bad seasons.
Oh wow!
Really.
Be safe, Sarah. Don't go outside.
It was just a question, but I just think we're caught in that twilight zone.
See, myself, I think JJ, especially JJ to a team like the Chiefs would be worth them giving up 2 first-round picks to us.
Yes, they already got their guy.
Because if they had JJ and Mahomes, who knows how many championships they would win?
Send JJ to Oakland.
Somebody like to
Randy Moss 2.0.
Yes,
I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see
like
it.
trading
I don't.
3.
I don't hate the Chiefs, so it wouldn't bother me.
It would bother me because I want just let us get Patrick Mahomes. We'll just trade. We'll give us Patrick Mahomes. I don't want the other way around.
So for all of you guys, JJ is untouchable.
No,
I would.
To me, JJ is almost untouchable. To me, the only player on the team the Vikings cannot trade who's untouchable is Darrisaw.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
because left tackles are behind quarterback and defensive pass rushers. So it goes quarterback, left tackle, defensive end, in my opinion, or right tackle if your quarterback is left-handed. So to me, Darrisaw is probably the one untouchable piece the Vikings have. I'm kind of leaning JJ's untouchable, but you can convince me
For the right price,
So,
nobody's
like,
gonna touch him.
you want to give us first 2 picks? You want to give us a first round pick, a second pick, and a quarterback who's close to Mahomes level? Take JJ.
I think at some point,
huh?
I just think at some point we need to get really bad before we can get really good.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
Yeah, but
T-Bass, I'm up.
But T-Bass, why is that logic like I don't get that though, right? Because a lot of people will say that like we got to get really bad to get really good. Like how many times has that actually worked for teams being really bad? It seems like a lot of teams that are really bad, they stay really bad.
See. Dallas Cowboys in the 90s. Chiefs weren't really good.
Yeah, but you saying Dallas Cowboys in the 90s, that's like 30 years ago. And the reason why Dallas Cowboys were good in the 90s is because they traded Herschel Walker for our picks and built their team around that. So that's kind of built on a,
they were willing to trade their star player away for a bunch of picks.
What you're saying being bad in order to get good. What I'm asking you, T-Baz, is give me some current examples in the past 15 years where being bad actually is the best way to get good.
I don't think the Rams were real good 5 years ago.
Yeah, but the Rams,
I don't think
they went to the Super Bowl twice.
I don't think San Francisco. No. You're talking the greatest show on turf, Ram.
No, the Rams lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl
with Jared Goff.
Yeah, with Todd Gurley. So that's what I'm asking you, T-Baz. In the last 15 years, give me an example where going bad to be good actually works.
San Francisco has not won anything, but they've been to probably the best team. 5-6 years ago, San was horrible.
T-Baz, bro. All I'm asking you is this, though, bro. Show me an example in the last 15 years where being extremely bad to be good actually works. You're saying
I'm telling you, at the end of this year, when San Fran wins the Super Bowl, I can point out that 5-6 years ago, San Fran was horrible. They were terrible.
But San Fran 5-6 years ago was in the Super Bowl and the NFC title game.
Not 5.
What are you saying? Yes, they was.
Yes,
they lost the Super Bowl.
Harbaugh, yeah, they did have Harbaugh. I'm trying to think.
I'm
really trying to think. I'm trying to think about a team, D Woods. I'm trying to think.
That was longer than
come on, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I get what you're saying, T-Baz, but you're not giving me no examples.
San Fran in the Super Bowl against Baltimore was longer than.
Yeah, but they
5
still
years.
But they won the NFC title game last year.
Yeah, because they have a team built now. But I'm saying, if you look at San Fran 5 years ago, they were terrible.
They weren't terrible.
And they got good because they had a lot of traffic.
They weren't terrible.
I'm just that's.
Yeah, you're not making it a point.
Thing. We're caught in a twilight zone.
No, because that theory of being bad to be good doesn't really stand on anything.
I'll probably say the Bengals.
They went to a Super Bowl, but where they at now?
Shit, their quarterback
they
got
still
hurt.
Bad.
Their quarterback got hurt.
Yeah, but they technically still bad.
Well, I'll say this right now.
Go with a franchise quarterback.
So give me an example. All I'm asking is give me an example where going bad to be good actually works.
Dolphins
it seems like between the three of y'all, nobody can give me an example.
Dolphins this year. Dolphins, the Bills a good pick. I'll still say San Fran from 5 years ago. San Fran
doesn't count. You can't say San Fran.
The Dolphins?
Dolphins ain't shit.
The Dolphins ain't did shit yet.
Just so you know, D Wood, San Francisco in 2019 was 4-12.
That's what Mullins, right?
Told you.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's not a good team.
I don't anything, T-Baz.
Here's the thing, though. I kind of understand what T-Bass is saying, but it's not a guarantee.
I do too.
It's not a guarantee because look at the Bears. Look at the Bears.
It's not a guarantee.
We better hope it's not the Bears because they got two. They're gonna have the first 2 picks in this draft. We better hope they don't do nothing.
But going back to that too, the
The Bears
Vikings
gonna be
have
good.
shown in their
They're about to get
history.
some people.
Well, I understand T-Bass. I'm kind of with T-Bass on this. To get bad to get good, because the Vikings have shown in their history that they are never stuck in purgatory. The Vikings they might have 2 years of a losing record. It doesn't happen very often, but then they always jump up. So
Right, that's true.
the Vikings would not be stuck in purgatory like the Browns, or like the Jets.
I tell y'all this.
Like the Bengals until they got Burrow. But
But we
getting
don't
the
know that,
quarterback,
Curtis.
getting the quarterback is paramount, especially one who's good on a rookie on a rookie contract.
Rookie contract.
Like the Texans, the Texans are good because they have a rookie quarterback. Look at Jaguars. Look, the Chargers should be better than what they are with the quarterback they have, but Herbert struggled this year. Burrow was playing hurt all year, so I don't look at that. And a question came up earlier about the Rams.
I read the comments. I said the Bengal too, sir.
Zoe asked me a question earlier about the Rams and those draft picks. Would we rather be the Rams right now and have a Super Bowl?
We got the same record.
No, I'm saying, would we rather be the Rams right now and have a Super Bowl record, have a Super Bowl championship in the last 5 years?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Or some people ask, would you rather be the Buccaneers franchise, be one of the worst franchises ever, but have 2 Super Bowl wins?
Yes.
Then be a Vikings fan.
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
That's because that's too many years of sucking. And
the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
But when they had Cadillac Williams,
yeah. So I understand. I understand
That's a
everybody's point
throwback.
of view. I understand the Viking fans who don't want to suck because they're not used to it and they like winning even though it's not winning at all. I
I'm
understand.
57.
I understand blowing.
Hey, I got one for y'all.
Sure.
We trade JJ for some draft picks, right? And we draft the wide receiver from LSU, Malik Neighbors. Yeah. And get their quarterback.
Just because LSU has had recent success
doesn't mean that these guys are going
Doesn't
to come
mean
in the NFL
anything.
and be good.
Here's the thing. You can say get rid of JJ and just replace him because the Vikings had Stephon Diggs and they replaced him with JJ.
That was luck.
That was luck.
That was
Just
luck.
like the Packers.
That was
Just
luck.
like the Packers getting Rodgers after Favre. But what I'm saying is Jordan Anderson has proven that he is not a number one.
I said draft Malik Neighbors. The LSU
Hey, can I say
wide
something real
receiver.
quick,
I
though?
think it's too soon to
That
say
doesn't
that.
mean
though.
that he's going to be a
Real
Justin
quick, though,
Jefferson,
fellas.
though.
He ain't got to be JJ. He just can be good.
Can I say something real quick, though?
Yeah.
This is my thing, though, right? Look, when we talking about JJ being traded or whatever, like, this is how I look about it. Like, everybody want to throw out draft picks or whatever and stuff like that. My opinion on trading JJ was always to free the cap up and to basically reset. That's all it basically was. Reset and get the cap clean. Throwing out guys from this team and that team, they're unknown commodities.
No,
You don't know what they're going to do.
But we doing that, like you said, to trade up the cap, to save the cap at the end of the day.
I would say if the Vikings do something,
I would draft him.
I would say if the Vikings do something to what the Rams did, trade those picks for a proven commodity like Stafford,
I would do that.
I would do that more than I would
do that.
an
I
unproven.
would have loved for it to be Lamar Jackson. Goodness
Kyler Murray. They could trade for Kyler Murray.
No.
See, here's the thing. As long as KOC's the head coach, I don't want any of those guys because he doesn't know how to use them.
Exactly. I'm with you on that.
What quarterback will be even available that's
Joe
even like
Flacco.
a Matthew Stafford? You know what I'm saying?
Kirk Cousins.
Let's see.
Kirk Cousins.
I'm out.
Kirk Cousins. Hey, y'all turn it. That's KOC guy. Hey, that's KOC guy. Y'all know that.
I can't believe.
I'm just being real.
Nobody want to see Kirk Cousins no more, man.
It's Kirk Cousins.
Nobody wants to see that.
I'm trying to think of other quarterbacks in the NFL. Let's see. Nobody from the South.
Nope.
See, the NFC West, you got Stafford.
Kyler Murray. He coming
Kyler
here.
Murray.
He coming here, man. Get ready, y'all.
Who else is that? See, you got the Rams. You got the
Panthers. The Panthers.
No, the NFC West. You got the
NFC West.
Brock Purdy.
You got Geno.
Geno.
No.
Yeah. No.
No.
So Brock Purdy, maybe. Let's see.
You said what?
Stafford's,
You said Brock.
Stafford's too old. Brock Purdy, maybe.
Stafford's too old.
Stafford's too old.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, maybe. See, nobody from the NFC South, NFC North. I don't want any other quarterback in the division. Let's see.
We don't have no faith in our scouting.
What's that? I don't want any NFC North quarterbacks.
I wanted to draft a quarterback. We need to do it for quarterback.
Right.
Draft our quarterback.
NFC East.
Tyler Huntley.
Come on, man.
I know, but I'm just saying, there's nobody out there besides Kirk that KOC gonna work with.
Jalen Hurts, I would take, but the Eagles aren't going to trade him. Dak Prescott is Kirk Cousins. He's just mobile.
Yeah.
So I don't want Dak Prescott. I sure as hell don't want none of the Giants quarterbacks. So I'll take the Redskins quarterback. I mean, the Commanders quarterback.
Sam Howell.
Hell.
That's young Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. No. Kirk Cousins wishes he can run like that.
I mean, it's no disrespect. Dealing with Kirk Cousins, I don't want anymore.
AFC West, I would take any quarterback in the AFC West pretty much, other than the Raiders quarterback.
I want to start fresh.
I would take Herbert. I would take
nobody's really available for the Vikings to trade for us. Starting quarterback.
What do we live?
Kyler Murray, man.
The problem
they're
is
not trading for Kyler Murray, man.
Not with the way Kyler Murray. Not with the way Kyler Murray's playing right now. They're not going to trade him.
No.
The problem with quarterbacks in the NFL is if you have a good one, you don't get rid of them.
Exactly.
Right. I mean,
and we got
to we can't be scared, and we got to draft our franchise quarterback.
Mahomes still looks damn good.
I don't know what you mean by that.
His receivers can't catch. That's all it is.
Can't catch. He's still great.
Yeah. He's still great.
Yeah.
If he had a competent receiver, he'd be okay.
Yeah.
I would love to be in that position that the Chiefs are in. That's all I'm gonna say.
The Chiefs should have went and got. They should have got my man.
So KOC's probably not listening to the man. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm in Vegas. I'm gonna have a couple because my coach ain't listening to me when I call plays.
Hey, Curtis, that's typical Vikings getting in trouble in the bye week. Typical Vikings, man. I saw that. First thing I said, damn, love boat. That's, like for real, they always get in trouble during the bye week. Like, come on.
That was crazy.
But
man.
was Wes also walking through the ochre field?
Like, gosh, man. This is ridiculous.
Bob Sweet. I'm not. Whatever the Vikings do, I am not worried about it. I know that the franchise will right itself. It always does. So I am not worried. Whatever they do, I will support them. If they keep Cousins, I won't support them, but I'll still cheer for them. But if they get rid of Cousins, and if they take a risk to get rid of 2 first-round draft picks, I'll
it is what it is.
If they take the quarterback that they think is going to be the answer, I'm fine with that as well.
Me too.
We just want to win. That's all.
Yeah.
We just want to win.
I'm not going to stop cheering. If they keep Cousins, I'm not going to stop cheering for the team.
I want to win.
I'm going to cheer for the team.
I want to win, but I don't want to mortgage the future to try to win because then you kind of have a window that's not that big. Like,
what you mean by that?
Like,
okay, keep in mind, even with the worst trade in Vikings history,
Herschel Walker,
they were still not considered an awful franchise.
Yeah, they weren't.
They made the Cowboys championship team, but they were not an awful franchise even after that trade.
It's just a lot because it's like at the end of the day, it's like the jury is still out on Kwesi with his, being a general manager and what KOC really wants. We still don't really actually know what his quarterback looks like. So I'm just saying, like, I don't want to mortgage the future, like multiple picks down the road or trade for players and stuff like that, and we don't know.
Yeah, he's also an analytic guy.
True. That's true. We don't know if KLC's the guy to even develop a quarterback. So it's like
we only 2 years in with this regime.
We don't know.
I just now noticed your hat, Mike. Is that an FBI hat, full body inspector?
Hey, Mike, quick question.
No,
is that a Giants jersey?
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. I'm just saying,
it looks like a Giants jersey.
My friend,
it does look
like Minnesota.
It does look like a Giants jersey, man.
It looks
he really came on here with a Giants jersey on a Viking podcast.
No, but
I can't
Mike,
baby.
Mike, Mike,
Don't try to play me.
No,
I'm not Zoe.
Hey, I
I'm
didn't
not
see that
Zoe.
at first though, Mike.
Mike, to be honest,
Mike,
to
I'm
be
not
honest,
Zoe.
why you got
In
put
the
me in it
hat,
though?
my hat is my friend. He went to Minnesota, and at the airport, he went into the Minnesota. He's an Eagle fan, obviously, my friend, and he went to Minnesota airport.
Damn, he got you draped up in Giants gear?
Huh?
He got you draped up in Giants gear?
No, he got me a Viking hat. This is a Viking hat.
It look blue.
That should look blue.
Yeah.
It look
Mike,
blue.
Yeah, Mike, to be
it's
honest
not.
with you, bro. Mike,
It's
to be
not.
honest with you, bro, it looked blue.
It looks
Your
blue.
whole outfit
Hold
looks
on.
blue.
Yeah, your whole outfit looked blue.
You like a Giants fan, man.
Or a Rams fan.
Do you see that? Do y'all
I
see
mean,
it?
now
No, we're not saying it's not Viking stuff. We're saying
Do
it
y'all
looks blue.
see that?
See, like Zoe looks like he's
blue.
Zoe looks like he's
Mike,
wearing
I'm trying
purple.
to, Mike, I'm questioning your loyalty right
I ain't
now,
no
Mike.
Giants fan, bro.
Mike,
This
I'm
might
questioning
be
your
like the
loyalty
Rams.
right
I think-
now, man.
I think the 19 something. I think it's like 19 is the last time they won a championship.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that year means.
What?
The
1961?
19. What is it? The last time they won a championship?
1961 was the year that the Vikings were founded.
Come on, Mike. Know your history, man. You can't be wearing the hat without the
My
history.
bad. My bad.
Hey,
That's something I
tune
expect
in-
from Zoe, but I think even Zoe
Hey,
knows that.
Tune in to the history show with Curtis and TB so you can learn something, man. And you won't be out there looking like a Giants fan.
Or a Rams
If
fan.
that was a Giants hat, it'd be 1929, I think.
That should look blue and yellow.
It look blue, man.
Hey, man.
Then
Hey,
you got the red t-shirt on.
I know.
Then you got
it
the
might
red
look blue. It might look blue, but trust me, it's
What
purple.
about that red?
okay.
What about that red
KOC
t-shirt though?
KOC calls to plays an offense, Bob. But here's the
It
thing.
do look blue, though. It do look blue. I ain't gonna lie. It does
Yeah,
look
it
blue.
does, it does look blue. Here's the
You
thing,
got,
though.
you got that red t-shirt on.
Bob, here's the thing. In the
Don't try to tell me
preseason,
that-
hold on, guys. Bob, in the preseason, when
You know, I got the Sixers stuff on underneath.
when Jaron Hall
He
when
got
Jaron Hall
a
was in the
Monty
game,
Cooper jersey on.
Wes Phillips called the plays for Jaron Hall in the preseason.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why Jaron Hall looked different in the preseason.
Yeah, that boy Gerard, number 3 on the depth chart, man. He ain't never gonna see the field.
Hey, he might.
Well, no.
Thank you, Norris.
Frozen, we know he's wearing purple. It just looks blue. Seriously,
I
it does.
don't know. I don't know if he's
I
wearing
don't
purple.
know.
Hey,
I don't
hey.
I don't
know.
know shit.
Hold on.
I don't know
Y'all
if he
see the
wearing
name?
purple or not.
Y'all see the
Curtis, I
name,
don't
right?
know.
That
Do
shit
y'all
like
see
that.
Vikings?
Take
Blue
that
and
tape off.
I'm stuck with the Vikings on me, man.
There
Hey,
you go.
you see this? Do you
That's
see
like
this?
that tape, man. Take that tape off.
Ain't no
I can't
tape,
believe
baby.
you, Mike. I can't
Hey,
believe you, man.
Hey, Mike, I get the same thing because sometimes I'll have a Twins or a Hawks shirt under my Viking stuff. And they're like,
Yo, this is really like it looks blue, but it really is purple.
I
though.
think it's
crazy.
your lighting. I think
we
it's your
believe
lighting.
you, Mike. Wink, 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 wink.
It's the fabric. It's the fabric.
Hey, just say it's Philadelphia Sixers colors, man.
Well, no,
You'll be
because
okay.
there were sometimes the Vikings jerseys on TV would look blue.
No, this is the Sixers right here. You know, I got the
You
Sixers.
see
right
what
here.
Zoe got on? Zoe got
I'm
on
not.
the purple shirt.
I'm not talking about the new ones, but like in the early '90s, sometimes their uniforms would
So
look
you
blue on TV.
Hey, Mike gonna have to just. Hey, Mike, just back up off the camera a little bit so we can see that yellow in your screen. There you go. Now you're good. Now we can't question you. Right there,
'cause-
Giants fan, Viking fan,
Because the Peterson jersey,
Giants fan.
the Peterson jersey still looks purple.
Do that
Yeah,
bit?
the Peterson jersey looks purple.
That should say LA Rams. Hey, back a little bit. I think your tape fell off.
Look at T-Bass.
Oh man.
The blue
No,
jersey.
I promise you, it's purple, y'all. I promise you. Why does it look blue?
Cause it
It
is
do look
blue.
blue, man.
It ain't blue, bruh. I
I
promise.
know
you
blue
look like
and
you-
purple.
Hold on.
No,
are
no,
like
no,
in the
Mike,
neighborhood.
Mike,
Hold on,
seriously.
y'all.
Blue, man.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
No, Mike, seriously, it does look blue.
And
I
your
know. I'm looking at it, but I
Yeah.
promise you, it's blue. I mean,
Yeah, see, he promises it's blue.
no, bro, I
jersey
didn't
is
say that.
purple.
I ain't mean
He
to
got
say
to
that.
change his outfit now.
No.
Man. I'm
I'm trying to get the
saying
light.
though.
Do y'all see it? Is it still look blue
It's still a
or
blue.
purple?
It's blue,
That's
man. It's
purple.
okay, man. It's okay, man. We know where your
It's
heart
okay,
lies.
man.
Can y'all see
No.
it? It's purple.
Okay, man.
I told
it's
you it
cool,
was your-
man.
I told you it was your
You
lighting.
can root
Mike.
for two teams, man. It's cool. We ain't gonna judge you.
It's okay,
Hey,
Mike.
the chat below. Let me know. Does that look purple or blue?
Motherfucker, you look like a Rams fan.
All right, Bob.
Oh, y'all
Is
not
it-
gonna put this on me. Nah, hell no, y'all not.
Oh man.
Yeah, the AD jersey look purple. That's it. That's the
Yeah.
only purple I see.
Oh, hey, y'all crazy.
Oh
That's
man,
purple.
Mike.
Y'all know that's purple. Look at it. Y'all can see the glare. It's purple.
We don't.
If you say so,
we
bro, it's
don't know.
purple.
If you
Fuck
say
it, it's
so, man.
purple.
We believe you, man. You doing a lot of convincing right now, man. But
It's purple,
it's
bro.
okay.
It's
You see
purple. I see it.
You see it?
I see it.
That's
All
it,
right,
blue.
Stevie Wonder can see that's purple.
Hey, Zoe. Trust and believe. Once they come at your neck about something, I'm coming for you, bro. I'm gonna get you back. And D Woods, I'm gonna get you back, bro.
Hey man, I'm just
I'm gonna
saying,
get you
man.
back.
Hey,
I'm
Woods,
just saying, like I just got on. Y'all already like 3
That's
hours in.
purple. Y'all can't tell that's
I looked
purple.
at Mike. I like,
Woods-
man, why Mike
Woods
look
has
like a
already
Giants
got
fan
me,
right
man.
now?
Woods,
I thought it was a round sweater. I just ain't say shit.
Woods has already got me. He already set me up on a tee.
You know it's crazy. One of my battles is a Rams fan. I can't stand the dang on.
Mike trying to
never.
fix himself.
Man,
Hey,
you cool
hey,
with
y'all
me,
know
bro.
next week
That's
Mike
purple.
gonna be draped up in all Vikings gear next week. Watch.
He might have
This
his
He got
is
face
a
Vikings
painted.
jersey
gear.
on, everything. So
I know
who be winning on
Zoe's
Sunday?
loving this. Zoe is loving this. You know what I mean? But Zoe can't. But Zoe's a undercover Lions fan.
Why? I ain't say.
Oh,
Why you back? I ain't got the outfit on, bro.
And D Woods, what color does D Woods have on? Black?
Black.
You know he.
He's
Raiders
an undercover
fan.
Raiders fan.
Woods has always got black on.
Always
No,
got
he's
black
an
on,
undercover
man. That's
Raiders
it.
fan. He's a Raiders.
He
What
grew
is
up
the
on the
wrong?
Raiders. He said
He's a Raiders fan.
Nah, not a Raiders fan.
the blue is the new purple.
I think it says Minnesota, or does it say Vikings? I guess it does say Vikings.
That
I
Vikings right
guess.
there.
That's that tape you looking
Do
at.
y'all see it? Do y'all see Vikings on there? Do y'all see
Now
it?
we do, but when you put it down, it looks like
Playing
now
with me. Y'all
it's
playing.
Giants again.
Y'all
my
playing,
guy?
yo.
That's my guy
That's-
right there, Landon. He say, "Cause that's my guy."
Right. He's a Lions fan. He even admit. Yeah, D Woods got off because I told him he was a Raiders fan. Oh man. Nah,
Yeah, his nickname is Blue. And
You're
D
my
Wood
boy,
name
Blue.
is Black and Blue. I
You're
got the
y'all
hook up.
got the game all
You're
the
my,
way.
hey, that's your new. You're my boy, Blue. That's your new YouTube. name.
Landon, what's the deal, my guy?
I gotta. Y'all can't tell me that looks like blue still.
And my bad,
It's
you got
okay,
me
Mike.
laughing.
No.
so much,
Hey,
I
bro,
logged
it's
off
okay,
on
Mike.
Does that look like blue?
No,
I
Catch
mean, that look a
84.
little
Is that
purple
blue?
now, right now, Mike. We believe you, man. We
What you
believe
doing? What you doing over your camera? Doing no camera tricks?
no, change the lighting. He probably had
No, he
fluorescent.
talking with that camera
He
catch.
probably had
Yeah, it's
fluorescent.
probably
Is that blue?
He
it's your
doing that
lighting, Mike.
camera tricks.
That look purple, Mike. That look purple, Mike.
I just wanted to. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mike, did you have fluorescent lights on?
No, it's just the fabric of the I don't know, man. I don't know why it looked like it was blue. It did look like it was blue, but trust to believe, I was never a Giant fan. I'm not Zoe. Zoe got
Damn,
like
why-
the Lions.
Yeah,
He
why
like
you
the
coming at
Lions.
Zoe,
He
though?
like the Bears.
Why you gotta come at Zoe though?
Why you
Damn.
coming at Zoe?
Damn.
Yo, my homie bought this hat from the airport, the Minnesota, the Minneapolis airport. By the way, he said that airport is so amazing. It's like a mall. They
Keep
said
it
that
real, bro.
airport
He
is
bought that
crazy.
bitch from New. He bought that bitch
I
from New
heard-
Jersey.
I heard the reason why he's traveling with the Vikings is because, yes, he was over, but it was like by like point the legal limit was like 0.8.
Now it looks blue. Why does it look
He
blue?
was he was like 0.9 or something like that. So he was like
Dude,
barely.
it look blue.
Like he wasn't intoxicated or anything like that. He just was above the legal limit. So like if the legal limit was 0.8, he was like 0.9. That's what I heard. That's why he's traveling with the team.
Hey Curtis, do you
Really
think there's gonna be
blue.
any kind of ramifications from West actually getting in trouble like that?
Hell no.
If it comes out that he was actually drunk and not just like a percentage of a point over, like I said, then yes. But if it's not,
What would that look like though?
Because the NFL will suspend him if it is. But if he's just like I said, if it's a 0.8 and he was like a 0.9, I don't think anything happens to him. Other than
I don't tell him that,
stuff.
T-Bass.
But if it's like if he was way over, then yeah, I think something will happen. Vikings.
Hold on, bro.
Oh my God.
Hey,
damn.
hey,
My
T-Bass.
bad, Mike. I didn't mean to get everybody on your head like that, Mike. My bad, man. I didn't mean to do that to you, man.
Hold on, y'all.
Oh, I see.
Now I'm looking too, like making sure it's spelled right.
Hold on now. Let me move this out the way. Way. Hold on. Y'all see that, right?
You cool, Blue. You cool, Blue.
You cool, man. You cool, man.
You're my boy, Blue.
Oh, man.
Blue.
Yo.
What? Come here. What?
So who y'all got winning tomorrow?
What?
To the Vikings.
This is JJ, everybody.
What is that? What kind of dog is that?
It's a basset hound. See?
Okay.
Okay.
I just bought some fish today, man. That's the best I can do.
Huh?
What's the weather like in Texas right now?
We got a cold front. It's going to be 45 in the morning, the high 60.
Yeah, I had to put my dog in the garage today with the heater because it's a little cold in San Bernardino right now.
You don't put him in the house?
Hell no, that dog, man, crazy the motherfucker, man.
What kind of dog? You got a pit bull?
Yeah, I got a pit bull, man.
Okay, ain't no blue pit.
I used to have one, but I gave her away because she kept breaking the gate.
What?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, she had to get up out of here.
Both of our dogs are inside dogs.
Yeah, he used to be an inside dog, but when I had my youngest daughter, like
2 dogs and 1 cat.
We didn't train him too much, so he just he come in here and act like a wild man.
My other dog is in the bedroom with my wife. He's a Kusavov. He's a 150-pound dog. He's a protector. So
okay.
Their job, the Kusavovs are raised. Their job is to work the farm, but their job is to protect the sheep from the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to be big.
Oh, you got a guard dog, huh?
Oh, he's definitely a single family dog. So like we can never have anybody come over and visit.
That's what's up. That's how
I want a great game. I want a great game.
Y'all got my boy flipping his hat over.
I know.
He got that big cop like
Yo, I gotta get off this live, man.
Y'all got that big.
I'm going to sleep.
Frozen.
Make sure you take that Giants job.
I want to your team play the Packers Monday night.
Hey, why is it a doubleheader on Monday night this late in the season though?
Oh
weird.
No.
I'm out, y'all.
Who else play?
Somebody else play too.
Hey, Mike, who else play with y'all on Monday night?
Wait, the Giants are playing on Monday night?
Yeah,
they play the Packers.
Why the fuck would the Packers be on the Lions be on? I mean, the Giants be on Monday night.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They ass, man. They ass.
I'm gonna get you back, though. I'm gonna remember this live for the rest of my life. I will get you back, D Woods, because I think D Woods started it. Did D Woods start this? Who did D Woods start this?
I still got to pay D Woods back because D Woods got me a couple of weeks ago about a comment that he was joking about, and it set me off. And I went after Zoe, and Zoe didn't even do anything. So I had to apologize to Zoe for it. So I still owe D Woods.
I'm a Giants fan of all the teams. Y'all
I still owe D Woods for that.
Oh man.
Gonna be
It's all right, Mike.
It depends, Gil. That depends on one thing.
All the game close.
If KOC plays Dobbs like he did against the Bears, it'll be a close game. If he lets Dobbs be Dobbs, I think the Vikings defense is good enough.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta go, man. So it about to be 1
o'clock. Y'all know what time it is right now.
It's early for me though.
It missed a nasty time.
Well, it's only 11 o'clock for me. So
yeah, I'm only at 9:43. I'm good.
So Woods, okay. So tomorrow, are you guys doing anything tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on with Yogi probably for a pregame and for the the second half of the Raider game.
Okay.
I mean, the first half of the Raider game.
Okay.
I'll be up on there.
And then,
Y'all tap in with us, man.
Mike.
I'm
Mike,
late getting on the show tonight, so I damn sure got a lot to say tomorrow.
Well, I don't know.
Who you cheering for, D Woods, the Raiders or the Vikings?
Hey, you know what, man? My Vikings should win, but
you gotta follow your heart, don't you, D Woods?
No. I just when it comes to the Raiders, I don't disrespect the Raiders or shit like that because my dad's a big Raider fan.
And like, you keep it real.
Nah, I'm not a big Raider fan.
You grew up on the Raiders, bro. Come on,
nah,
you told
man.
us that. Everybody in LA love the Raiders. You told us that.
Everybody in LA love the Raiders and the Niners and Cowboys. We all mixed in, but I'm not a Raider fan.
Sarah, if you want to piss my wife off, you call our basset hound a beagle, and you want to see someone go off the handle.
All right, y'all.
All right, man.
Mike, real quick.
And I'm gonna say this right now before I get off.
Go Giants.
Hopefully we win tomorrow.
Go,
Mike, back, though.
Hold on, Mike. Before you go, let people know where they can find you.
Oh, Mike Sports Vibes
in New York.
Mike Sports Vibes. Stop the cat.
Twitter, is that Facebook?
Mike Sports Vibes. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can find me. I'm the only Mike Sports Vibes. I'm the only Mike Sports Vibes.
And when you located, let them know where you located, boy.
76er content.
Right? I'm a hybrid sports fan, so I'm from PA. I'm Philly, everything besides football. As y'all know, my football team is the Vikings. Don't listen to these guys. Don't listen to them. I don't like the Giants. You know what I mean? But yeah. So on this channel, you mainly see Sixer content and Viking content. I go back and forth.
Content, right?
I'm trying to be serious, Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I ain't worried about them. It's time to go to sleep. I'm ready to get ready for this game. But yeah, subscribe to my bull Zoe in the Zone podcast. I'm not sure what's going on with him right now. He's trying to tell me I'm a Giants fan because really he's trying to come at me because he's really an undercover Lions fan. I don't know what's up with Bull. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know. And D Woods, I'm not sure what's up with D Woods. D Woods got all black on because he's getting ready to cheer for the Raiders. He's an undercover Viking hater, and he's going to cheer for the Raiders tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. Why he got black on the Vikings? He got all black. Getting ready for the Raiders.
He got a point on that one though.
He gonna be one of those people on the TV that you know how the Raider fans be all dressed up, all crazy. He gonna be one of them. We ain't gonna recognize him. We gonna like. But then we might recognize.
No wonder say he gonna be there for the first half. He going to that damn game, that Raiders outfit.
Yeah, because the Giants go out there, start throwing interceptions.
He's gonna hold up a sign saying, "I am not." He's gonna hold up a sign saying, "I am not D Woods."
Yo, I gotta get off here, man. Y'all gonna have me here all day.
So,
my wife is probably like, "What's going on?"
Subscribe to everybody's channel. Skull State of Mind, Mike Sports 5, Cash 84, my shit, Yogi shit, everybody shit, Viking shit. Let's get to W.
Let's go, Skull, baby.